the link bombing. If y'all want to start, go ahead, and if Knight would like to start the summary or just say hi.
Been a while. Not used to. Jesus Christ, what?
I'm so sorry.
Jaeger!
How dare you? How dare.
My favorite thing about that theme song is just screaming nonsensical bullcrap and then just shouting Jaeger.
Oh boy, it's been a while. Feels weird pulling out all of my things again. Oof. Okay, so people want to do their introductions. You can go ahead and start.
I am so sorry about that. That was my sister-in-law.
Already.
I forgot to put my phone on silent, and so yeah, y'all just got. I am so sorry.
My phone is never on silent. I just don't up to it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the shilling. Y'all do your stuff.
You're first on the list to do the intro.
Yeah, you're first. You're first to do this stuff. So.
Okay, I am so sorry. We're back with things, and the sister-in-law calling just it freaked me out. So I'm still getting back in the swing of this. But yes, Foray in the Forest is back, and for that, our
Someone please hit me with a car. Thank you.
nothing doing there, buddy. But
How
yes,
dare you?
I'm Danny Boop, and I play Miki, the Solid Kinku monk. And yeah, so I'm gonna get back to the shilling. Y'all go do your thing.
Alrighty then. Hello everybody, I am Jim, also known as Ash. I play Annabelle, the human artificer, who last session roofied a crown royal and dragged him to her bedroom. Nothing to see here. All for the purposes of getting a little bit deeper inside the prince. Alright, that's the last one I'm gonna do.
I would head desk, but my metal D4 is right there. Maybe I should.
Don't do that.
Okay, how am I supposed to move on from that? Anyway.
You just do.
Yeah, I'm Jack. I play Oleg, the half-elven fighter. Well, battlemaster now. He's gonna have a fun time this session.
I am small.
I don't genuinely mean a fun time. Sorry.
It's okay. I am small. I play Toby, the brute fighter, dwarf brute fighter, and he's gonna be a big sad boy.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say that because that's Oleg.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Still processing. Look, listen, it's been a bit, okay? It's been a hefty bit that I am not used to. Hi, I'm Night Hunter. I am I'm the conductor of this disaster train. Or this, should I say, I'm the disaster tour guide. I'm going to preface this by saying that this is going to be a long one. We have things to cover. And yeah. Does anyone else have anything to stall for time while I get the music going?
I mean, I've just realized I can barely see out my glasses.
You gotta clean those things off.
I mean,
That's
I would, but I don't have any glass cleaner.
that's
I
my
just
life,
wipe mine
man.
off of my shirt.
That's
Trust
me
me,
normally.
mate. Like Night will understand. Like you know those days where you clean your glasses in the morning, you go to work, and then you look at
Fucking every time I open a dishwasher, like, good
Steam.
lord, yeah, no, you think I'm
I-
joking, but like half the time I can't see. I'm like,
I
there's
know. I
blades
used
in
to work.
here.
I used to work in a restaurant as well, guys.
It's just like,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm like earlier today. I was just thinking, there's a bunch of knives in here that I can't see. This is gonna go great.
Wait,
I
what?
wa- I
Hang
watched
on, hang on.
Disney, so that
Back
was
up.
especially difficult.
Back up for 2 seconds. You what?
What?
You put
What?
knives in a dishwasher?
Oh no.
No, I used to be a dishwasher.
No, something
I'm-
I just heard Knight say.
No, I'm talking about like the table knives, the utensil knives that people used to eat
Oh,
with.
okay.
I'm not an idiot.
Hey, no, because I had someone almost do that to one of my knives.
I am aware what happens when you do that. Do not.
Yeah. Okay.
But still, sometimes those can be kind of sharp.
Yeah, no, the steak knives and stuff, they're
Yeah.
definitely like look out and try to grab the handle instead.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
guess
sorry,
what?
sorry.
It's fine. But no, that's like my morning at 5:30 every day. It's like I'm probably
Okay.
going to cut my hand open today.
Wow.
Oh well.
What? No one does it at night time.
I mean, we don't work at night. We're always there.
I mean, like of an afternoon, no one like washes them in the oven.
Oh no, we do it all before we come in the next day. Anywho, I just realized because Roll20 has now said, "Hey, no, we're not using this music anymore." Almost all of my music is gone that I had prepped for
Oh,
this.
bugger.
Yeah, because
Um,
fan burst went down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they
Which-
shifted from that.
Yeah, so that's great. There goes my tavern music. And
We have terror
bless-
music inside our hearts.
I didn't say terror music, I said tavern music, but terror
Oh.
music also works.
I mean, tavern music can be terrifying depending on the situation. What if you're in the middle of the woods and suddenly it's just it sounds like you're in the middle of a tavern?
Well,
Well, then you just know the Wandering Weasel is not far away.
then you just know you're gonna die, so you might as well have a drink anyways.
That too.
Anywho,
It's the same sensation when you hear a lone banjo playing in the distance.
I'll find a bunch of free stuff and link it to you. I know I've got some somewhere.
anywho, are we ready?
I believe
not-
so.
Oh, good lord, yeah, that is literally all of my music. Fuck. Well, except for
Shit.
the last few. Anywho. So, last we left off, that was pretty much a fucking month ago. Last we left off, the party had been recovering from a little sparring session that they ended up having. Friends. And afterwards, they proceeded to, at least for the most part, accept a contract from the prince's father, King Thorwil of the Burning Forest. At this point in time, majority of the party had split off to go acquire some new items, spend some time with others. And during this, one of their party members received some communication. Narcissa received some whispers from her patron, speaking of some foreboding things happening with potentially her father as well as her uncle. Because of this, she decided to take her leave from the party, spending a little bit more time with Torgrim before leaving the city. And one person from the party made a very interesting and bold move to effectively drug the prince and then proceed to take him up to her bedroom. Annabelle proceeded to restrain the prince in essentially a makeshift straitjacket in order to prevent him from effectively having a seizure. During this time, Tacitus, one of the prince's bodyguards and hired trainers, spoke with her about the current goings-on of him fidgeting and shifting on the bed, making mention that there have been a few things that he's been trying to forget and failing, and that potentially there could be a way to help with it. Annabelle, hearing of this, decides that she wants to go through with attempting to enter the prince's mind in order to assess the situation more even. On Tacitus's advice, she waited for the rest of her party to reconvene at the tavern, and I would assume, Annabelle, you're waiting for the rest of them to either come back into the bottom of the tavern to bring them back up, or have asked them to meet you in your room in some way, shape, or form?
That's a good question, because I don't actually imagine Annabelle in this particular scenario would leave the prince unattended,
It is up to
specifically
you.
by her. Tacitus is good and all, but he has other interests in mind.
Crunchy, crunchy, yum nums. Yes.
Yes. Delicious crunches. It's a terrible thing that the prince's main bodyguard is so easy to bribe.
I mean, he also knows you, and he also knows that you are now tasked with protecting him as well, so it's not like...
Yeah. So it'd probably be a situation of where Annabelle basically sends Tacitus to get everyone, at least up into her room.
Very well then. Tacitus will be waiting downstairs in the tavern, waiting for everyone else to arrive. Then I would like one to roll for me a d20, so that we know who's going to be entering in first.
All of us, I assume.
I assume Annabelle's not gonna have to roll this.
You're not going to have to roll this.
Alrighty then.
Jesus.
Well,
What?
I rolled a nat one.
Oh, okay.
Just getting it out of the way
I
early.
mean,
Plethora of low rolls.
yes.
So you all have backup characters, right?
Yeah.
Always.
Good. Just in case.
Can you just like, as a precaution, give me a new character sheet? And I'll start rolling.
I already have one.
I don't. I haven't
can-
prepared
I can-
yet.
I can import one, but we'd have to talk about how that character works. Because he is not designed for someone else's game. He's still level 3, the fuck?
Okay.
Well, it is just the order we arrive in.
This is true, but this is foreboding. Anywho, Oleg, you proceed to enter into the tavern. It is still lively. People are there for food and drink, just like normal. However, you don't see Annabelle. You do see Tacitus, and he is currently waving to you. Like the big, stupid, hi thing that he does, usually.
Okay, he's never really met Tacitus except for that one time.
Except for the one time, yes.
Yeah, when he was doing the whole soccer mom thing.
Yes, you have, this is the second time you've met Disaster Mother.
Yeah,
That's mother.
he realizes that Tacitus is a magicka of some sort, doesn't he?
Yeah. The multiple shadows kind of help with that.
Yeah. Just making sure, because could look like a demon or something. He's gonna cautiously walk over.
Hi.
Hello.
Just so you're aware, Annabelle did a thing,
Mm.
and she's currently got the prince upstairs in her bedroom, and he's unconscious.
Just to reiterate, was not everyone there when I knocked the prince out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought this was more. I thought this was more like we were all there. We were all sat down and talking. Like Oleg and Miki had come back from shopping trip. Like Oleg had been shown the speakeasy of automatic rifles and pistols and stuff.
The
way
I thought
I
you meant more
remem-
along the
the way
lines
I
of like
remember it-
taking us up, like coming down, and like us walking up is what I thought you meant it was for.
The way I remember it, Oleg and Miki were actually still off doing the shopping when
Oh, we
that was
were.
going.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
That's-
Sorry, I apologize.
I was going to say, if memory serves me correct, it was only Annabelle, because Torgrim and Narcissa were off, and you two were
No,
off
yeah, you're
shopping.
right. Yeah, you're right.
So-
Yeah, I think we were talking about how we were going to be. Okay.
Yeah, you all knew
Yeah,
that you were going
Oleg's-
to be meeting back up, but
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oleg's just gonna look at him with a raised eyebrow.
did I also mention that she had this sort of like, I don't know what you call it, but it was like a weird jacket type thing. It looked like he was hugging himself. You might want to go upstairs. She wants to talk with all of you anyway, so
I
you
love
know.
that.
It's gonna rapidly transition from raised eyebrow to confused. What the fuck are you talking about? Expression.
I love Tacitus so much.
It's best for you just to go up and see. I don't know what
As
people do.
as soon as okay, that second bit is basically going to be said to his moving back. As soon as he's like, it's best for you just to go up and see, he's just gonna turn and walk off because he's like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
And you just hear as you're walking up the stairs, bye. I'll be up later.
He's just gonna wave over his shoulder.
Okay. Next on the arrival schedule. Jesus Christ.
Five 5 hours later.
Maybe.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, sorry. For fuck's sake, Nero. Sorry. He surprised me, okay?
I actually did just think about
fuck's sake,
something.
Nero, stop calling me.
Ash?
Well, so small can react to that. Technically, shouldn't Miki be with Oleg? They were traveling
I mean,
together.
yeah, we were traveling together.
Correct. My apologies. Like I said, folks, it's been a while.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
It's all
Oh.
good.
It's
Yeah.
been
Okay.
like 2 months since we did this.
Thereabouts. Yeah.
So, Nikki, shortly after Oleg heads in, you see him just stop talking with Tacitus, and then he proceeds up the stairs. And you see Tacitus just wave at you in the same hi fashion.
Hi.
Kind of points after Oleg. You might want to go with him. That thing's gonna be happening soon.
Oh, okay. And she'll just follow Oleg.
Bye. Then he just kind of sits and waits.
He's like what would happen if you mix the mom friend with a cocker spaniel.
Oddly enough, that works. But
Yeah.
God damn it, that's all I can think about now.
You're welcome.
Just think about a cocker spaniel walking on 2 legs, carrying a purse of like goodies and water bottles.
That is such a great image.
Anywho, Torgrim. I don't know if small is.
I'm here, I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. You now arrive at the tavern, and you see Tacitus sitting at the bar, just kind of staring over the counter. The bartender is giving him a wide berth and is just kind of like not getting in his line of sight. And like every time he has to go check someone else, he like gets down onto the ground, crawls under, and stands back up.
Oh god.
He doesn't want to deal with this man.
All right, I'm just walking into the tavern. I am sad.
And just as he sees you, he waves. Hi.
Totem does not wave back. He just looks at him like, what do you want?
Do you actually say that, or are you just like looking at him?
Look, giving him the look of what do you want?
I'm gonna roll an insight to see if he understands. That's a 2. He does not understand. So he's just kind of staring at you still. A couple seconds go by. About a minute goes by.
Totem's finally gonna speak and be like, do you need something?
So Annabelle did a thing. The prince is unconscious. She strapped him up, and now he's in her room.
Wasn't he also there for that too, though?
No, you were not. You left.
right.
Someone did help Annabelle carry the prince up to her
Tacitus
room.
carried him.
Yeah, Tacitus carried him up.
Tacitus
Okay.
was the
Yeah.
one who helped with this.
I
Because
could have
it's just been
sworn
YouTube for the- No, it's been YouTube for the longest time.
I could have sworn someone else was there to see me knock out the prince.
If they were, I don't remember it. So I'm pretty sure it's only been you two, because he had a very big problem with you doing this.
I do remember that. He was very not happy.
I even so, I just enjoy describing it to every character differently.
Yeah, no, it's,
fair enough.
I get the feeling the reaction you may have wanted from me was not the reaction you got from Oleg.
I'm okay with whatever.
No, I mean, just think about me for a moment. Anyway. Yeah, that reaction.
We know you.
We
Mm,
understand. We know who you are.
yep.
Tartar's just gonna look at him in a little bit of like, furrowed brows, like, oh my god, I already have enough to deal with today. Why? It's like, he's gonna tell Tassus, alright, where is she?
Up in her room upstairs. He just kind of points to the stairs.
Alright, and he's gonna head up there. He doesn't kind of want to be really seen by any, or at least many people anyways.
Very well. So, as you all begin to have made your way up the stairs, the current sight is not what you expected. Tacitus also follows you up, Torgrim. The current sight is Annabelle currently cradling a straight-jacketed prince who is currently rocking back and forth and crying. Welcome
Oleg's
to
gonna walk.
Welcome to
Oleg's
D&D,
gonna walk.
everybody.
Oleg's gonna walk in and look at that and just be like, I must admit, this is slightly disappointing.
I don't know what you were expecting, but get in here.
Just keeps walking.
Like, walks past her room?
No, keeps walking in.
Oh, okay.
Because he was already walking in, like he'd opened the door and started to walk in and then saw that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Miki, you follow in shortly after.
Mm-hmm.
You are met with the same sight.
Oh. Annabelle, what did you do?
Just gonna like. Honestly, Michelle, what I thought was right. And honestly, what I'm still pretty sure is right.
You're
This
older,
boy
you
right here
probably
needs
know
someone to
better.
know. Oh, sorry.
Uh, all Mickey just said was, "You're older, you probably know better."
I wouldn't say that. All I know is that right here, this boy, he needs someone else to help him understand this pain he's going through. Just based on what we saw in that fight and then what I saw after. It's a lot.
Torgrim, you make your way up the stairs. You see the open door.
Oh, I can only guess it's Annabelle's room. Torgrim will head inside.
All right. You see the same sight. You see Annabelle currently spooning with a restrained prince that is crying and
That
rocking
is
back and forth.
Not
As
as
well,
what happening.
that's pretty close. At first glance, that is what's happening.
That's fair.
At first glance, when you walk into a room, that's kind of what you see right off the bat. And then you see your other two compatriots standing and looking at this spectacle of sight.
Torgrim pauses for a moment, seeing this, and is just, all right. He's not really gonna say anything. He's got his own stuff on his mind, his own problems to deal with. Just silently enter the room. He looks a little he doesn't look good. It looks like he's been crying. Also, the metal band that connects two braids going from the sides of his head to form one is silver now instead of gold.
Tacitus enters the room behind you.
Annabelle's just gonna sort of look up from the prince, who she is not spooning. She is cradling it. She is cradling him in her lap.
Spoon.
She's still a
Now,
big spoon.
to be fair, you did not say in your lap last time. You just said you are cradling him.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would
So-
a child. You don't spoon a child.
First and foremost, you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna
Yeah,
continue on.
let's move on from that one.
Do you spoon a child? Because I'm questioning that.
I don't have a child.
That's
Anyway,
fair. That's fair.
If I did, they'd be the worst child ever because they have me as a parent. Anywho,
Have you met me? I'm pretty certain I could take you with that one.
anyway, broken human or not human, broken person.
He's like
Cass is just kind of standing there and just watching this.
All right. Well, that's not everyone actually. Where's Narcissa?
Torgrim is gonna speak up. She had to leave.
Well, I'm sure she had her reasons.
Aye, she did.
Well, not to rush this, or that's the wrong accent. Not to rush this. That's still the wrong accent, me. Just use your normal accent, brain.
Hey, listen, I know your pain, and it's going to be very apparent this session.
That's because I play a character who's supposed to have like a Scottish European accent on Monday.
Look, you asked what the accent was. I told you what the accent
I
was.
know.
And then everyone else started asking about their accents, and I'm telling them, and they're all bitching at me.
I don't
I'm
give
sorry.
a fuck. Honestly, I'll speak Arcos however I want to.
Yeah, that was my other thing. Like, it's just a fucking guide. Anyway,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Not that version of it, mate.
Ah.
Alrighty then. Well, I hate to rush everyone into this, but I had a talk with Tacitus here. I want to help the prince. There's something that Tacitus brought up to my attention and something he can do. But I'm gonna need you guys to help me out. Help keep us safe in case anything happens.
Oleg narrows his eyes.
Well, Annabelle said her case. She's just waiting to see what everyone else says.
Oh, crap. You cut out on my end.
Oh. Annabelle basically just said that she was waiting for everyone to get here and she doesn't want to rush this, but it's just Tacitus can do something to let you guys, like, let everyone help the prince. But she needs someone to protect them while they're doing it.
Oleg's just narrows his eyes, and he's just waiting to hear what it is, waiting to hear from Tacitus exactly what it is.
Tacitus is just standing behind all of you, just waiting, and he's currently just like eating a turkey leg.
Tacitus, did you pay for that?
Hides it behind his back. Hey, for what?
I'll pay for it later.
I'm confused.
It's not important, Tacitus.
Okay.
Can you explain to them what we're gonna do? It's your
So,
ability.
what I can do is I can take one other person into the mind of somebody else, specifically if they're asleep in some way, shape, or form. And then we can just kind of, poke around, look at things if we need to. There are a couple of rules, though. First and foremost, everything is locked in place. Can't change anything. Secondly, the things that we are going to see cannot interact with us, and neither can we do that to them. Also, there are some things that are probably going to end up being locked away, and we won't be able to get to them unless we find the thing going on before it. Also, when we do this, we're going to be unconscious and going to be able to respond or do anything. So, points to Torgrim, Olek, and Miki. You three are going to have to make sure no one tries to kill us. Slowly raises the turkey leg and takes another bite and then puts it back behind his back.
I like the concept that he probably just pointed with the turkey leg and then took a bite of it.
Yeah, he's been doing that. Like, he hit it and then pointed to each of you with the turkey leg, and then afterwards just slowly raised it to his mouth, took a bite, put it back behind his back, like nothing happened.
I love Tacitus.
Oleg just looks pissed off.
Well, if you've got any complaints, I want to hear them now.
I do not trust Magicus.
Alright. Do you have any better complaints?
He's going to turn to Tacitus.
Okay.
These rules of yours,
Yeah.
can they be broken?
By us when we're in there? Do you mean?
Can they be broken?
No, not really.
not really, or no?
If you do break them, you get stuck inside the person's head. That's why some people can hear voices in their head. Um, I have a few in mine. Just kind of like scanning the room. And it looks back at you. Yeah.
His voice is going to change a little bit, and I'm pretty certain it's the first time anyone outside of perhaps Torgrim has heard it, because they've fought next to each other. Or actually, no, I think Annabelle was the closest to him when the whole fight with the prince happened. And his voice is going to change, and he's going to walk up to Tacitus and just, if anything fucking happens, you will die, boy.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. Maybe. Wait, how old are you?
Well near the end of my first century. He's going to bluff him a little bit. He's like 60-ish,
Well, that's
I
old.
think. Give me 2 seconds to look at his... Yeah, he's 60.
Well, that's old.
Yeah,
It
it is.
Let's see how well he understands any of this.
No, the other thing he's going to say is, how much about me has your master told you?
And he's going to lean in close to you, like right next to your face. That if I were to go into your head, I'd see a lot of dead people.
Yeah. So you would understand that if anything happened to her, I would, without hesitation, put another one in there.
Can I just get you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Why can't fighters have dex as a fucking saving throw that they're proficient in?
Because they are strong and they.
It doesn't matter.
So you're staring him down. You think you're pretty intimidating, but then the rest of you
he's not
notice
even
that
trying to. He's not even trying to intimidate him.
I beg to differ from the speech you just gave.
the rest of you notice as Tacitus, you don't see this at all. Tacitus is just slowly raising his right hand in between the two of you and just raises it right in front of your nose and boop, pulls it back down slowly.
There is now a knife at his throat. He's not so much trying to intimidate him as he does not trust people who use magic at all.
He does not understand any of what you're putting down, so...
If she does not come out, boy, I will slit your throat. And then he's going to put his knife away and just walk off. Like, turn around and walk back to where he was standing.
Okay.
Alright. First off, Oleg. You don't trust magic, that's fine. It's fine if you don't trust me for that reason as well. I've got magic in my blood, Oleg.
He's just going to raise an eyebrow, sort of like a hand.
Well, if you're not going to trust magic users, then I don't expect you to trust me. What I am asking you to do is do the job you signed up for and protect the prince while I try to help him.
I never said I would not. And his voice is just like switched back.
Yeah,
He still sounds pissed though.
Yeah, but threatening the prince's main bodyguard's certainly not trying to protect him.
He shrugs.
Yeah.
I'll explain it one day.
You are as stubborn as you are old.
Yes. For good reason.
Alright, anyone else gonna try to stab Tacitus while in the meantime? Just
Totally
looking at
head.
Miki and Torgrim.
He's kind of looking back and forth now. Also, the turkey leg is gone somehow. Bone and everything. Wait, someone was gonna stab me? What?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, someone's gonna try. You think someone's gonna try at least.
I mean, a lot of people have. Or like, it's just like counting on his fingers. 7 the past 2 days. Like, I kind of hate them.
Was that possibly because you were trying to take something from them?
No, people just really like trying to kill him, and he points to the prince. But I'm usually around, and yeah. That's also kind of how I sometimes get fed.
That's a good way to get fed.
Yeah.
As soon as he says that, Oleg's demeanor's going to shift a little bit and be slightly more professional. What? And he's going to look like he's trying to figure something out and just... Did they have tattoos?
Few of them. Yeah. 6 out of the 7 did. Yeah.
Have you already digested them, or can you potentially spit one of those out real quick?
They don't have a body anymore.
That's fair.
What did those tattoos look like? Do they perhaps look like a bird?
You know, come to think of it, yeah. Quite a few of them look like a bird.
Fucking marvelous.
Why?
He's not going to respond. And now he just looks even more irritated.
Annabelle continues looking at the other two to see how they're reacting to all this.
Sorghum shrugs. I don't really have any complaints. I got a lot on my mind. If you need us to protect you, I will.
Would potentially murdering some would-be assassins help clear your mind a little bit, or at least get your mind off things?
It would be a good distraction, yes.
Well, there you go. Michelle?
She just kind of pulls her quarterstaff off her back and just has it in her hands. I didn't think I'd have to fight today again, but... I mean, if we have to, I will.
You feel something pat your head, Miki?
Okay.
It's part of a shadow that's like patting your head. It's okay, little one. And then it just slowly retracts into where his spine is.
She just gets all poofy if a bird could blush.
Be real poofy. Always be beeping.
Kinda, yeah. She is based off a Salwet owl. She's supposed to be tiny.
As all you guys are talking, you're probably going to see Oleg pull a pistol out of, like, because he basically just walked in with his pack. So he's sat his pack down, he's pulled a pistol out of one thing, and he's, like, holding it in his hand, and he's got a dagger, and he's just sort of cutting his hand open and bleeding onto the pistol. Because you said that only takes 1 point to...
It only takes
activate,
it only takes 1 point of HP to act.
Yep. Okay. So I'm down to that. And he's also going to turn to Annabelle and just... That potion you gave us ages back. How long does that last for?
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, Oleg. I have put a lot of things in your guys' throats. You know, that came out wrong. That's a legitimate Freudian slip on my part.
Everything is sexual if you think hard enough.
Everything really is sexual with Annabelle. She's a Southern belle.
You see Oleg smile for 2 seconds, and then just... The one that turned you blue, I believe.
Oh.
He's talking about the light bone. So.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Annabelle is just not entirely sure. Let me see. I know I've got more of it. Yeah,
No, he's got one. He's got one. He was the only one who didn't drink it.
Yeah, but there is still another person here that doesn't wear armor.
Yeah.
Torgrim doesn't get any benefit from it because he wears heavy, but
Yeah.
Yeet.
Miki would get benefit, but yeah, he's just going to ask how long that lasts for.
let me make sure about this because I think it lasts for an hour. Let me check my
Up to an
bio
hour.
where I've got the description.
It should be an hour. Memory serves me correct.
Okay. Okay, cool. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna add that to the description because I don't think you gave me a time for it before.
I believe I said an hour, but I don't. It might not. It might have gotten glazed over.
Yeah, because I was looking through the description that got posted because I copied and pasted that into my little
Yeah,
thing, but yeah.
It should be an hour.
Okay.
1 hour.
And he's gonna turn to Tacitus. How long do you think this will take?
Depends. Depends how
Okay.
long she wants to be in his head for.
I'll try to go fast, but I cannot guarantee that everything will be solved in an instant.
It could take a few minutes. It could take a couple of hours. Sometimes people get lost.
Okay. Aside from that, he's ready.
Shut up, Kevin.
Keep talking,
Alright.
Kevin. Distract the fucker.
So, getting this out here. Before I go away, I'm giving you guys a couple of things out of my bag. She's going to pull out two more uses for each of them. So one more for Olek and two for Miki. Of the Blight Bone Elixir.
Okay.
And gives that to both of them because she might be in there longer, and you guys can get inside her bag if you need more.
Okay.
So that puts me down to 5.
Jesus, you made a lot from that.
She keeps herself stocked because she can't always find these ingredients.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Then she's going to proceed to take out one giant seed pod.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, like what she used before.
Yeah.
God
Spike
damn it.
growth bomb, which is literally the seed pod of a shambling mound.
I
Okay.
keep forgetting you have so much crap in your bag.
I keep a lot of things well organized.
God damn it.
Okay. That's a 10-foot radius, or is it a 20-foot radius?
That's a 20-foot radius. It covers a 40-foot square. That's
How large
basically
is the room?
probably smaller than that.
Let me get a measurement real quick. It is a 15 by 25.
So it would cover the entire room.
It would cover the entire room.
So yeah, it just offers that. Just all right. Worst case scenario, you got to lock down the room. Use this. We're not going anywhere. You guys just have to be careful. I think the only person who properly witnessed Annabelle use one of these things was Olek.
The
Yeah,
only one
Oleg
who
was the
saw
only one
that
still
was
awake.
Oleg. Everyone else was down. So,
Yeah.
Torgrim, you
Yeah.
don't know what the hell that is. Same with you, Mickey. You have no idea. It's just this giant, like, pineapple-sized seed that's, like...
So it's basically a pineapple.
I want to imagine it's like a quarter of the size of Miki.
It roughly is. Like, if you put it on the ground, yeah.
Eyeing with suspicion.
Yeah. So I
think
give
about a
that
pineapple with double the spikes. That's roughly what it is.
He's
Oh,
used
yeah,
the
like a
it's a
small
jury.
area.
suspicion.
Yeah, he's Oleg sees the tool from looking at it. Throw it on the floor. It makes life difficult.
All right,
Understood.
and I've also got some poison things. I got some yellow toadstool here. Gets rid of poison in case you guys get poison stabbed. I don't know, assassins, they seem like they'd use poison. I'll give 3 of those to all of y'all.
Alright.
Can you put the actual description of that? Is it just cures poison?
Yes, it's an ingested thing that cures poison. It also immediately stops any potion effects you have currently on you.
Yes. So essentially,
Okay.
if you have the Blackbone Elixir, and you're poisoned.
Yeah.
You pop that,
Yeah.
both of those are gone.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will say it is just like popping a potion on your turn. It is a bonus action,
Okay. Yep.
so it's not like a full action, right?
I'm just sorry. I like. Yeah. I like having stuff written down.
That's fair. Other things. I've also got healing potions. I
Oleg's
think I've
got
already
5,
given.
so
I was going to say I think I've already given you guys some.
no, Oleg bought a whole bunch from the construct that. Yeah.
Does anyone not have healing potions?
I only have one.
I will give you 2.
Thank you.
So
Now I
that's
have
potion
3.
effects. There we go. Yay.
That moment when this barely puts a dent in what Annabelle is carrying in her bag.
Fucking hell.
I actually need
That
to take
woman's
a picture.
handbag is literally the TARDIS.
Well,
It is a bag of holding.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
good for
and
Jinx, show me a
Ink.
Coke next time I see you.
alrighty then. And in case any of them happen to be werewolves, not sure, but can't say it won't happen. Here's a stock of wolfsbane for each of you.
Okay, so one wolfsbane.
Yeah. Annabelle.
Can you put
her
the
utility belt.
yeah? Can you put
Okay,
the thing for that? Is it
Access-
literally just like what does it act as? Just so I can
It-
write it down.
Ingestion, it causes a werewolf to become poisoned. That's all I know about it doing. This is all I have for it in detail. Because I've yet to have a chance to properly study that effect.
Okay. I do have a question for you, Knight,
Yes.
with regards to the wolfbane.
Yes.
Would Oleg be able to like wipe some of it on his sword blade, or like crush it and wipe it along his sword?
It is a
Does have to be ingested. Can't be like through cuts.
it does have to be ingested.
Okay.
The wolf's bane is specifically you have to consume.
Yeah. Okay. Which I would assume he would have figured out by watching Annabelle just shove it down the prince's throat.
Correct.
Okay, yep, cool.
You know that
Cool.
literally Annabelle taking a handful of it and putting it into his mouth was the fastest result. So you would,
Okay. Right.
and it was the full just like leaves of bane.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. That's the main things I can think to give y'all.
Oleg
Secondly-
sort of half bows to her as thanks.
I mean, I have other things you could force them to eat, but I don't know if it'd be very useful. The wolfsbane seems like the more useful thing.
At
Would
that
be
moment when you wish you
best I
took
have.
poisonous tools instead of glass blowers tools. No, I prefer glass blowers tools. It fits in better.
That moment when you're Annabelle and you know how to use every type of tool with
Yeah.
expertise because of
Yeah.
your class.
Yeah.
Alright, that's everything she has to give out. She has things that make a lot of fire, but that seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
She will, however, give one of you guys her alchemical satchel, which it's currently loaded with the ability to make the healing draught, thunderstone, and alchemical acid.
Who wants to
Now,
take that one?
I think we should figure out who's most fitted to use that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be based on Annabelle's DC.
Yeah, but still, who would be most likely to know and, like, use it?
Who's good at throwing things?
Well,
I'm looking
that
at
would
Miki.
be...
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
have-
I would have assumed.
if I
I mean,
just
Oleg
yeah.
has
do
high
things-
dex.
Yeah, but Oleg also uses 2 swords.
Yeah.
I mean, of everyone, probably Miki, because she would actually have a hand free, theoretically. You know, like Tolgrim's double-handing his axe, Oleg has 2 swords.
Miki can
Yeah.
easily do the quarterstaff as one-handed instead of two-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big thing about it, honestly, Miki, is the Thunderstone. If you need to get them away from something, that'll work.
Okay.
Remember what it did to that wall?
Yeah, that is true.
They can't do damage, they're just concussive, but boy, do they work when they work.
Mm.
But yeah, that's everything
Well,
Annabelle
Oleg
has to
remembers
give out.
because he was right next to the wall when that happened.
They also saved your butt.
They did, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, while they're having that discussion, I don't suppose you have an actual layout of the room, do you not?
Funny that.
Okay,
We're just
because
gonna do this.
Okay, thank you.
Position yourselves accordingly.
Okay, is there a window in here that I'm not seeing?
Yes, because
Okay.
Roll20 doesn't like me. Window is right here. Everyone see where I ping?
Okay.
You could always scribble
how-
on the map.
Yeah,
I
like so. Give me 2
Don't
seconds.
want to destroy everything because
So like
that is-
there. Can you see what I'm?
I cannot. No. Let me.
That.
Oh yes,
Okay.
now I can see it.
So would it be about there?
Yes, that is actually where
Okay.
the window would be.
Okay,
Would it
so
be
the
that wide?
window's, the window's basically right in front of Miki.
Yeah. Fun fact, friends. Roll20 hates me.
Hmm. It's okay. I've had so many of the same sort of troubles in my game.
I want to burn everything to the ground. Okay.
Okay, so would that be about how wide it is?
Yes, it is a 5-foot window.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at like Mickey and why is there an extra character token in there?
That's probably Tacitus.
That is Tacitus.
Oh, that's
So-
right. Yeah,
so
I thought the
that's
other
where-
one was. Yeah, I forgot that the other one was the prince. I'm just gonna look at like Mickey and Tolgrim and just. Well, given that there are stairs and a window, I think perhaps one in the corridor, one at the stairs, and one in here.
Aye, that would be good planning. But who goes where?
Well, in case they come up the stairs, since I have the things for throwing, maybe I should be at the stairs. Because if they're trying to come up, I could toss the thunderstones at them, or the acid stuff, or just throw a dart.
That's a good idea. And correct me if I'm wrong, Ash, but the acid, chemical fire, all that sort of thing disappears. Doesn't it?
Yes, the alchemical fire cannot catch objects on fire, but the acid does
Okay.
do damage to structures.
Okay, yep.
Like the building you're in.
Yeah, that's why that's low priority.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about the fire.
Yeah,
Because I
the
couldn't
issue with the
remember if
fire
it did
is
or
that
not.
it hits a 15-foot cube.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
That's why it's specifically saying use either the Thunderstone or the Healing Draft.
And I will say this because I don't really know. I just want to make sure everyone is aware. All 3 of them will be considered incapacitated. So anything that touches them to do damage is considered a crit. Even though you are at full HP, you're still incapacitated.
Yeah,
You're still going to
it's
take that
a
damage.
crit, and it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's not, since you're not like incapacitated at 0. It's not death saves, but it's
Yeah,
you're still taking that damage, and you are
Just a
still
lot
being
of damage.
harmed.
it
Yeah,
might as well be pretty fucking close.
yeah.
Yeah, Oleg's gonna look at Mickey and just, that's a good idea. He'll just, he's gonna look at Torgrim and, well, given that you're the most heavily armored, I would perhaps suggest in here,
I can do that.
and he'll just be in the corridor, sort of between them, so whatever happens, he can shift as needed. Or if Mickey needs to back off and heal herself or something like that, he can take her position. And same for Torgrim. If someone comes through the window and Torgrim needs help or something.
Annabelle will also quickly, while they're doing all this setup and planning, ritually alarm this room.
Okay. As one other question, Nine.
Yes.
Because Oleg has 30 foot of rope and 30 foot of spider silk, would he be able to use the rope or some such to like bar the window,
Bar the window?
to like tie it shut to make it more difficult to get in?
So what
Like,
you're wanting
because he's assuming someone's gonna like break in through there, but he just wants to make it more difficult to get in.
So essentially, what you're wanting to do is you want to use rope and or the spider silk to, like, tie the handles closed, or like what do you?
Yeah, like tie
Explain how
the
you want
handles, tie the handles closed, tie it to something so like someone goes to like pull it upwards or push it or pull it out or however this particular window works.
I will say it is a pull window, like you pull it up from inside. So it's
Okay.
just you undo the like the little like
Okay.
latch that a lot of like
Okay, and it is glass, is it not?
it is glass. It is glass with a wooden frame.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have made tanglefoot bags. Oh well.
Can't do it now.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. I'll scratch that idea then.
If there's other information you want to try and figure out on like the room and or surroundings, just ask. Feel free to ask.
Could we push that? Could we push the dresser in front of the window?
The dresser is actually bolted to the ground, so that way no one
Okay,
tries to
can
steal
we-
it.
Okay. Instead,
Because there are weird people who like to take hotel furniture, and these people
Yeah,
don't
that's-
want their furniture
yeah.
taken.
one question: can we move the bed so that instead of where it is, it's like, I'll use the ruler. It's facing this way, so it's not as close to the window. So whoever climbs through the window, because it will happen probably, isn't like right
Okay.
next to them and have immediate like
Stabbing range.
honestly or
Can you ping where you're wanting it to be moved to?
okay,
So that way, because I was on a separate
sort of
tab
like
because I need
about
to.
here-ish.
Oh, you want it to just kind of go
But,
like
yeah,
closer
like,
to
push
the
it
middle
up.
of the room.
Push it up, yes, but also like so it's facing that way.
So the foot
Like,
/ head of the bed is going to be.
The foot, the head of the bed will be here,
Okay, and the foot.
and then the
Kinda
foot
going
will be
this
over
way.
here somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I know it'll make it difficult for Torgrim, but
I mean, he has his halberd.
yeah.
He got reach.
I'm never
Yeah,
going to be able to live that
that
down,
reach.
am I?
You are
No,
not.
you will
No.
not.
I'm actually very
Yeah.
tempted to rename it halberd.
Is
I
it
thought you
already
did.
called halberd?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to change it back every time.
I'm gonna move Oleg out there because he'll be about here-ish. But yeah, like that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Miki basically
yeah.
guarding the stairs.
But yeah, I basically suggested because like I can see where Tacitus and Annabella are, and that's just like that's free reign for someone who climbs in through the window.
We should probably warn the innkeeper something's about to happen.
Probably, but yeah,
So I'm going to move the tokens appropriately. So
Yep.
from what
Okay.
we're seeing, the bed is going to be moved. However, I can't
Yeah.
physically move it because it's on the map.
yeah. It's all good.
So, Annabelle, are you okay with this positioning? Or move yourself, whichever, but you have to be connected to them in some way?
Just for the sake of positioning for how things would actually be, I think Annabelle would technically be the one against the wall, and the prince would be in front of her.
Okay.
Because I think technically they'd actually be in the same square right now.
Technically
But-
speaking, yes, but for purposes of there is a possibility you can get hit, I need to be able to see all of you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So technically speaking, you two are in the same space, but when and if combat is going to go down, I have to be able to clearly see all of you because I can't, be like, I don't remember where she is. I need to do. Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
can't do that. And that way, you all can prioritize who's attacking who.
Yeah, and I do have the ritual of alarm set in this room.
In terms of that, how are you wanting it to?
Since Torgum's going to be the only one watching the window, I actually want to cover the space for the 20-foot cube to be slightly outside the window.
Outside the window?
Like on the other side of the wall, I think he means.
I want it to basically cover...
Yeah.
That area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so it's technically covering the outside of the wall and outside of the window.
Okay.
So, and this is set to where it's actually going to make a audible sound.
Okay, so an actual alarm.
Yeah. So it's basically if they try to climb up the side of the building, then we will be alerted to their presence.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna set it to where there's only like 5 feet, because it's a cube. So I have 5 feet in the room and then 15 feet down.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-mm. Just as a final thing before he sort of steps out the other side of the door, Oleg's going to look at Thorgrim and in Dwarvish. Do you want to talk about it later?
Storm looks back at Oleg and responding in Dwarvish. Just pauses for a moment. Maybe. We'll have to see.
Just nods. That's fair. See you later.
Nods in response. Gets his nice halberd boy out. If anybody, well, not only is the alarm gonna go off, he's gonna be ready for them when they get in.
Has a quick munch on it as a snack.
Yeah.
And
So I haven't really eaten that much. Mom nom.
This is how I start losing brain cells.
you've already lost them.
I have none left, sadly.
We've replaced your brain with a CPU. I hope you don't mind. It
Listen.
sometimes works.
Listen. That's fine.
It also means that
Error 404 rebooting.
it also means upon your inevitable demise, we can just upload you to Skynet.
Oh, Jesus.
As one last thing, Knight.
Yes.
Sorry. Down this way.
Yes.
Is that just, like, how far does that extend? And is there stairs on the other end?
That's just a hallway. Like, it goes down for another, 60-some feet. And you
Okay.
can't tell if there are stairs at the end. You haven't gone all the way down.
It's a huge building.
Okay. Oleg's
Yeah,
just
this
going
place
to be...
is big.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Oleg's going to be looking in this direction then.
Okay.
Probably I'll move him up, about there-ish.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be helpful. So
Oh,
that way
yeah,
you can
he's gonna
actually
be
tell
looking.
what people are facing.
Yeah, that, and he's going to have... Oh, excuse me. One of the Blightbone elixirs in his left hand.
Left hand.
Ready to down in case someone with hostile intent comes that way.
Mikey, go ahead and pull out one of the healing drafts.
Okay.
They last for an hour once you summon them. It's better to have it out and ready than have to make it in the middle of a fight.
Alright. She'll do so.
things I've learned from using my own items.
Yeah, like how it only heals all like for one whenever you make it in the middle of a fight.
Hey, if it gets you back up, then it's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yep.
Annabelle. Tastus turns to you. So are you ready?
Well, about as ready as you can be to do something you've literally never even conceived of doing before.
Okay, hold your head still. And then as he just finishes saying that, you see a tendril of, like, shadow just poke into Silverin's head. And then it looks like it's growing another one, and then pokes into your head.
In the last moment, Annabelle just being like, well, this is not the first time I've seen this happen.
Alright, good night. And then he just kind of, like, sits down onto the bed. Torgrim, are you looking at this happening?
Yeah, I mean it's
Okay.
very obvious.
Someone who was like talking back and forth and like mumbling things just stops. It looks like he's
Alright.
not breathing, but it looks like he's okay and he's alive. Annabelle's eyes just kind of pull back in her head, and her eyes are just like glazed over white. It looks like she's breathing.
That's not creepy at all.
And Tacitus, so what ends up happening is the shadows that are at his feet begin to rise, and they begin to bubble around him to the point where it looks like just these black masses of darkness are just kind of hovering around him. And his eyes are also back in his head, and he's just kind of standing upright.
That's not creepy at all. No, sir.
I
And
was
his
fully
right
expecting Tacitus to just eat us.
and his right hand is kind of like twitching. Like not like spasming, but like there's like shaking and moving. And we're gonna take a break. Our first break.
Oof.
Our first of 2 potential breaks, I believe.
2 potentially. Depending on how late this goes, there's gonna be a second one. Because
Yeah.
I know that people aren't gonna want to just not want to go to the bathroom. Things are happening. So everybody,
Fair enough.
take your 5-10 minute break.
All right, 5 to 10 minute break before I stay quiet for a while.
I'm sorry. To
Hey,
be fair, I did ask you guys how you wanted to.
Night. Listen to me. I'm used to it.
I did ask how you guys wanted to do this.
I'm also going to
suggested
point out
this way.
Danny's probably going to end up having to ask Ash a few times for like stats for things.
I can pop. I don't even have to talk for that. I just can pop that into the chat because I keep all of that ready and
Yeah.
prepared.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and I can communicate
for the win.
with that. I can communicate with him silently on that, just like knocking shit over. Like just I can on the group chat. I can just be like, okay, what does this do? And he can tell me. Just do so silently. But yeah,
Yeah,
break time. I need to pee, and so does my dog.
fair enough.
I will be right back.
Alrighty then. I don't know if we've got anyone watching us, but it's going to be certainly an interesting time.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Let's see if Oleg gets to use his pistol.
I mean, you've got a 60-foot straightaway ahead of you. You've got basically able
Yeah.
to fire down a corridor.
Yeah,
So you should get a chance if someone comes rushing at you from that way.
I like to. I don't know. Have you played Black Flag?
No, I have not. I've not played any of the recent Assassin's Creed games.
Okay. In the words of Zero Punctuation, Steady Eddie's fun pirate time adventures.
Fair enough.
But yeah, if you ever look at like any of the promotional material for it, you'll see like 2 pistols on the dude's chest. I like to think that this particular one is like the slightly longer of the 2.
That's fair.
Because like in most of the promo material, there's like a little snub-nosed one, and then there's a slightly longer one. And as Knight was describing it to me, like when he first, like, yeah, like that was what I started thinking about. But also because that is my background for Chrome.
Fair enough.
Mm.
I'm just over here going over the fact that Annabelle has so much crap.
I know. I've seen that character sheet. Remember?
Yes, you've seen my character sheet. You've seen the detailed notes I keep on all of my alchemical ingredients.
No, which is good.
At least all the ones
I
that
mean,
actually
Oleg was
mean
going
what
to,
they do.
yeah, because Oleg was going to ask if you had like contact poisons, but then he's like, nah, it's all good.
I already
Doesn't matter.
used all of that on a werewolf.
Yeah.
When in retrospect, I could have used Wolfsbane. At level 2. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It occurs to me I probably could have given one of you guys Celio's Siphon, but that would have taken an hour to attune to.
Yeah, I don't think we'd have that long.
Also, I don't know what would happen if anyone else attuned to Celio's Siphon.
Yeah, that'd be, yeah, probably best not to do that.
Yeah. At least considering the fact that Annabelle is currently the one attuned to the Howl.
Mm, yeah. Which reminds me, Oleg needs to get back to teaching her as well.
She actually can use a sword now,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I
it's
mean, just for his
magically.
own thing. Yeah. I mean, just for his own thing, he kind of wants to teach her.
That's
Like,
fair.
or finish the instruction anyway. He doesn't like leaving stuff like that half done.
That's fair. I think we're on the second stage of that right now.
A second.
Yeah, because we
We
aced the
did the
first
two.
stage and then got stalled out.
Yeah, we need to make two DC 15s. We did the two DC 10s.
Yeah, we got that with like
That
two
was easy
natural
enough.
20s or something like that.
Yeah, we got the nat 20s. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we're kind of stuck on the hey, this is how you use two of them together.
Yeah. At the very least, after this, when we get that elusive level up, provided we don't all die,
Yeah,
that's always
fingers
been
crossed.
provided. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, butts clenched.
Yep.
So if we don't all die and we get level 4, then Annabelle is going to be slightly smarter.
Mm. I mean, Oleg's gonna take. I don't know how Knight's gonna run ASIs and feats or anything like that, but if it's one or the other, he's just gonna take dual wielder.
I think it's going to be one or the other. That's what I've been getting the
Yeah.
impression of.
Yeah. Because some people I've played with have gone, yeah, you can like have 1 point of it and the other one goes into your feet,
Hmm.
which is weird. I know, but
I would
yeah,
love
that's how
that.
some do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
I mean, what I do in my other game is that you have, like for the Thursday game that's going to be happening soon, is that essentially every one of the players, whenever there's an ASI, we're using a thing called a talent tree.
Oh, I saw a post of that. I think I have that saved.
Yeah, they essentially have one talent point when they get an ASI, and then they have their normal ASI, which they can then choose to take one more talent point in, but they will always get a single point to put into an ability score.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, which is an
Because
interesting way to
that,
do it. I read through that. I read through the talent trees. It's pretty interesting.
yeah. I did it that way because that world is a very difficult world to survive in, so their stats are important.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
I have had party wipes in that world before.
Fair enough. Yeah. 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 Anything to give them a leg up.
Since I'm going to have to be quiet anyways, and everyone's probably going to be getting back pretty soon, I'm going to go ahead and break as well.
Fair enough.
If everyone gets back and it's time to start the fighting stuff, don't wait for me if I'm not back yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so BRB.
Catch a bit. Catch a mate. Would probably help if I could get Twitch to open up properly. That properly. All by myself. That sounds like a night.
Sorry.
Hey, Ash just went to do his break. He said to start without him if he's not back yet.
Well, I just want to make sure Ash is back in case Danny does need stuff. So we'll wait a little bit longer.
Like, if it really comes to it, night.
Yeah.
If it properly comes to it, for various reasons, like in terms of character backup, I have Annabelle in my other game, so I can literally shoot her. Yeah.
Very well then.
He pulled Annabelle as a backup character in case his other one dies. In the other one, which, given that, I thought I made a very difficult encounter for them and they just fucking so I'm not entirely certain. Although there is an undead giant getting around.
Oh, I know the feel. I'm like, do I keep the encounter this tough? Do I change it?
Night.
Yeah.
There was, let me get into that game. And I will, because I pre-rolled initiative. That's how many there were. I pre-rolled initiative. Because I was like, well, they're going to get in the fight. It's going to happen. It's a party of level 1s. Just remembering, well, there was like a level 3 NPC, but they didn't really need to do much. Feeling when Roll20 takes like 3 minutes to load because you have so much stuff as a DM.
Yeah, I know the feel. It sucks.
That undead giant, by the way, if you ever want to do something like that, I'm literally just modifying the abilities for the Bloodthirster giant from Guildmaster's Guide.
I have a few things that are work in progresses. One of which you might meet today.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've got like an entire character race that I'm working on because I need to finish it for one of the NPCs. No.
I hear a small. Is that everyone else who's here?
Nah.
Yep.
Still Ash. I heard Danny.
I'm back.
Yeah, we have a Danny.
Yeah, I'm gonna be muted a lot. I'll talk when I need to. I have food. I haven't eaten. I'm very hungry.
Need the foods.
Do you want to take like an extra 5 minutes to just shovel some of that down?
No, it's fine. I can mute for a reason, and I can like whenever I'm eating and I need to talk or something, I just shovel down and just speak.
This is fair. Very well. Are we ready?
About as ready as we'll ever be.
All right.
Also, 12 enemies. Night. 12 enemies, 2 of which were level 4 spellcast.
Oh boy. That sounds like fun.
And they slaughtered them. They absolutely slaughtered them. Someone took about 4 of them in the throat. With arrows.
My character just kept picking on one, just kept hitting him with firebolt after firebolt.
Y'all just are bloodthirsty, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, our death was on the roof, and she had a longbow. She did not move, and said, "Fuck you."
And nearly got dropped.
So this is how the encounter ends. With bloodthirsty players.
Yep.
I mean, give me like 2 seconds when we get back in, and Oleg's going to change into that person.
Alrighty. Are we set?
Yes. Very.
Alright. So. Let's see. after Torgrim, after you see this very disturbing sight, and the shadows around Tassus begin to bubble, it's quiet. I would like everyone to roll a perception check, please.
Okay. Where is my...
8.
That's in a good perception.
23.
Oh god, Mickey's gonna get killed.
So far, so good. Oh, like you see nothing from down the hallway. Other than a few guests who kind of look at you funny because you're standing in the middle of the hallway with a blade drawn and something in your...
Hmm.
You begin to notice, you two, that you being out in the middle, in the open, kind of awkward. Because, you know, still a functioning place to live and or rent out. So, you look kind of intimidating, and people are kind of giving you a wide berth, like, what is going on?
Good.
Program, there are people outside, just kind of walking around. Nothing too... it's dull. 10 or so minutes pass by. 15 minutes. Are you all just staying at your posts and whatnot? Keeping everything in hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oleg is.
Mm-hmm.
Oleg is. Miki is
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Torgrim, are you?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. Oleg,
Yes.
did you close the door when you left? Or did you leave it open?
I can't. What would he have done?
Well, whichever one of you two would be the last one out, I need to know whether or not you closed the door.
I mean, Oleg kind of just turned and walked out the door, like, to get ready. Like, he went out, and then I think Mickey went after.
Okay, Miki, did you close the door?
No.
All right,
Oh boy.
Miki. The sound of the tavern down below, the music, the laughter, and general noise is a little bit distracting. Oleg, you hear something.
This is going to go through my melee, isn't it? Like, if it's... fuck.
I need Miki, Torgrim, and Oleg to all make dexterity saving throws.
Oh shit.
Dexterity saving throw, you said?
Dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw, yes.
17 to pass.
13.
15.
Okay. Oleg, you hear, and you see something you think moving down the hall. Thing small. Is it a bug? Is it? No, it's too big to be a bug. It's getting closer. It's getting very close. You move your head out of the way. A dart passes right, skidding right off the bridge of your nose. You do not take damage. Miki and Torgrim, you two are standing
Jesus,
there.
what was the fucking save?
And you look. Miki, you think, is something moving? A dart sinks into your chest. Torgrim, you hear something out in the hallway just lodge itself. You look briefly, and then you would get hit in the back of the neck. I need to roll damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oleg hasn't seen anyone yet, has he?
No, you have not seen it.
Yeah, that wouldn't have triggered his... Yeah. Okay.
No. just music for this.
Yeah.
Let's see. I just want to make sure I have the right damage output. Wonderful. So, Mickey, you
I
take.
am.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just reading what Anna, Ash was typing in chat. I'm not surprised they're invisible. They're assing,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Mickey, you take 6 points of. You take 1 point of piercing damage, and then you take 5 points of lightning damage as this dart delivers a shock and jolt through your body. You tense up slightly, but you're fine afterwards. Order. Take. Astounding. I am rolling shit on damage. You also take 6 points of damage as a dart sinks into the back of your left shoulder, and you feel this jolt of pain go up into your arm. Your heart kind of weirdly misbeats for a moment, but then you recover. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Nat 20.
Oof.
Damn, go. Oh,
Smart.
crap, 11.
Good start. Not so good.
5!
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Sweet summer children. Oh, okay. Anyway, so we have. All right. I need to roll for these people. So we have. Da, 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 da. Oh, don't worry. You'll be fine. Maybe. We'll see. Who knows? Alright, so we have Mickey as first. Then we have. Give me one moment. Copying down initiative rolls as well as there.
As well as what, sorry?
Copying down everyone's initiative roll. So
Oh,
the
okay.
ones I've rolled as well
Oh,
as.
as well as theirs, you say? Okay.
Yes, as well as theirs. Oh boy.
Christ. Why do I get the feeling there's like more than 3?
Although Annabella's just typing. Because it's me. Look, it's not my fault. Okay, it's totally my
Look, if
fault. I like to see the world burn.
If we're dealing with like the literal assassin ones that you can get like straight up from like Monster Manual and that, well played, sir. Well played.
Oh no, I'm not that evil.
Okay.
I'm not a monster. Alright?
Oh, okay, so it's just me who thought about sending that against the party.
Doubt.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Miki, you're up first. You don't see anything. You just got a dart sunk into your chest. You're still hearing normal sounds and everything from down below. No one's, like, there's no screams, there's no... Still merriment, music, laughter, and so on. What do you do?
She's gonna try to see, like, did she see where the dart came from?
It came from down below the stairs. However, you did not see anyone.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how I could have her go about trying to find whatever did that. Oh, I wish I knew everything that was in Explorer's Pack. Yeah, that is a good point. Just...
Annabelle, you're unconscious. You step. You stop that.
I mean, you are an owl with eyes.
Yeah. And she's just going to try to scan the bottom of the steps to see if she can see anything, because I don't want to...
You're gonna head down the bottom of the steps.
She's not going to walk down. She's just going to, like, try and see if she can see anything shift or move to see if she can see what threw the dart.
Well, you're gonna be seeing the patrons of the tavern and bar shifting and moving. Because there's people down there. It is still a highly populated area.
Yeah, and that's another reason why she doesn't want to throw the Thunderstone, because don't want to hurt the...
Civilian casualties, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not evil.
Be that as it may, it could accidentally push somebody into something that could hurt them.
I'm gonna have to put you on it. I feel bad for saying this, but I'm gonna have to...
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Okay. She's going to step back a little more
Okay.
toward the room.
Okay.
Dart in one hand, healing draught pulled out and at the ready.
Okay. Next up. Okay. Let's see here. Combat did not this just so you're aware, initiative did not go well for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Torgrim, from the other room, you hear someone pound on the wall. Hey, keep it down! And then, Jack, what's your AC?
Shoveling food.
Currently 16.
16?
Currently, yes.
That is going to hit.
Oh, good. Quick question.
Quick
Is
answer.
this another dart?
You don't know.
Because if it's like a blade or something, I will.
I will inform you once I roll damage.
Okay. Do I want to use it yet? No, fuck it. I'll leave it for later. I'll leave it for further on. I'm not going to burn one just yet.
Alright. Jack, Oleg, you take 2 piercing damage as something sinks into your neck. It's a small, almost needle-like piece of metal.
Okay, and how much lightning damage?
None. However, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 22.
You feel like there is some sort of paralytic agent on the tip of this, but you're just kind of like, no, and you're you're blocking it out. You're trying to push it out, and you succeed.
Okay.
Yeah, angry flecks it out, and just you see
Yeah.
this very bright green liquid just kind of trickle its way out of your neck.
He's becoming more and more the other version of him.
Mickey.
Yes.
You see at the bottom of the stairs appears to be a small figure, hooded, kind of peer around the corner.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And then move back out of the way, so it's no longer looking at the corner. Torgrim, you hear shuffling in the other room, but given that you just heard someone say, keep it down, it's probably the other occupants.
Torgrim is ignoring that person anyway.
Right. Oleg, it is your turn.
Can Oleg see anyone quickly? Like, that's like, can he see the person who would have thrown the thing?
No. Don't see anyone
Okay.
down that hallway. And I will also preface, you did not see anyone peek out to throw anything from any of the rooms either.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, he's gonna bomb the Bloodbone.
Alright.
I need to roll on Wild Magic table, don't I?
Yes, you do.
What am I rolling? D100 or D20?
Roll me a D100.
21.
Okay, 1 second. I never get to use this portion. Yay! "21. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throw against next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw on a non-caster."
Okay, so that's what it's going to do every
Yes.
time. So, if for some reason he managed to cast a spell,
If for some reason he managed to cast a spell, that does not include...
the most useless
Actually,
spell on
yeah.
the planet.
I mean, you rolled a 21. That's what the 21 gets you on the table.
No, I'm just laughing. Because I think a 20 was the blue skin.
20 was the blue skin.
Yeah, because I looked at that, I was like, oh, is it 2021 or 1920? Anyway, so he's going to do that. To draw... It goes for 60 feet. Do I want... To draw the pistol,
Yes.
would you class that as a free action to draw the pistol?
I would say I would class that as a free action, considering you've used 1 HP of blood. I would say because you would have had that ready, I would say yes.
Yeah, like he read it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
so
would
he's
be
going to
free
draw
action.
that and
I'm
just...
not too picky.
Would it be possible? Would it be possible to also take just the rest of his turn, take dodge action,
Take the dodge action, and remind me that's advantage on...
advantage on dex saves, and disadvantage for people to hit me till my next turn. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see them, and you make dex saves with advantage.
If you can see the attack of the person attacking you.
Yes, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saves with advantage.
Okay. Okay.
Are you fine with that?
Keep in mind, you have yet to see anyone
I
trying to
know.
attack you.
I'm well aware. But that's literally all he can think of to do. Like he can't just randomly shoot down the corridor. He can't do anything else. He still has to protect.
I know.
So,
I'm just informing you
yeah.
that you have not.
Yeah, no, I know.
Or you
Yeah,
have not seen anyone yet.
yeah.
Alright. Torgrim, it is your turn.
Alright, well, he's gonna look towards the window. He's not gonna go towards it, because obviously something has flown through it and hit him in the back of his shoulder.
Are you
Not
trying to kind
happy
of like...
about-
Well, here's the issue. You from this distance, you can't see out the window to the ground.
I know, but he's looking at the window. How about that?
Roll a quick perception check for
Listen, I'm not smart.
It's okay. Just roll a quick perception for me.
Natural 20.
You see two hooded figures on the roof adjacent to your building. Across the way, you see two of them kind of peering over. And they are definitely looking into your room. And one of them, you can't see their face, but they're definitely looking right at you.
God. I don't know what to fucking do. Can't really do much. They need to get closer.
Flip them off.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's a free action. That's a free action.
Yeah. Give him the middle finger, like, come fight me, fucker.
All right.
Flips him off, slaps his chest with one hand. Come at me, bro.
Is that your turn?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Mickey,
nothing better to do.
back to you.
Okay. Mickey's going to bomb down a blight bone potion as well.
All right.
So
Roll that D100 for me.
She doesn't. Oh no, because it's a different potion. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because you have to roll it every time. Sorry, I forgot.
Go ahead and roll that 1D100 for me.
48.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be 20 again. Because you got a 20 last time.
48, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, 48.
Mm.
Oh god.
I gotta get the monster man.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
What? Oh no!
Oh god. Oh no, this isn't what I'm thinking it is it?
Oh no.
Folks, please bear with me. Wild magic is finicky. Also, my computer, why are you going into night mode? Don't do that. I'm not going to sleep yet tonight.
I think I know what this is.
Do you, Jack?
I think so. I'm not entirely certain if I remember correctly. I'm just looking it up. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. I thought it was something else. That's fine.
So... Oh, fuck. I need a token for this, but I don't have a proper token for this. I was not prepared for this. Oh, no. This is not okay.
I mean, Mickey will love this.
Screw it.
Oh no.
Mickey, appearing in front of you is this weird purplish blue rift.
Uh-huh.
And out pops a unicorn.
Oh!
And it's just standing in front of you, staring at you. Just looking at you. Technically speaking, it's supposed to... I think it's considered... Pretty sure it's considered a large creature. Again, forgive me, folks. As you can see, fun things happen when your players... Fuck. Roll for... random things. Where are you in my monster manual? What the hell?
What are you looking for specifically? I can tell you.
Just. Oh, there it is. 293. Just unicorn in the monster manual, so I have that on hand. Okay, so it is a large creature, so it should technically take up that much space because it's a 10 by 10. Unicorn's big, folks,
Mm.
and it's just staring at you.
It's not hostile, though, is it?
You don't know. It's staring at you. I need to roll initiative. I never thought I would have to say this. I have to roll initiative for the unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. And that's
D20
natural
plus
20.
2.
That's a
Okay.
natural 20.
Oh no.
It's just after
That's-
Mickey then.
Yeah, it's after me.
Okay, well, Mickey's just kind of looking at it. It's just like, okay then. And then she's from where she saw the small hooded figure peeking up at her. She's just gonna be like, "Oh, please don't hurt any civilians." And she's gonna huck a thunderstone down the stairs at where the figure was peeking out from.
Please click that for me, and I will get to that after I rewrite the initiative order.
I do not have access to the thunderstone thing.
Ash, please click the Thunderstone for me.
So, concept. Oh yeah, because it's off Annabelle's. Yeah. DC 13 con save.
And you said you just threw it?
Where Miki had seen the hooded figure beforehand, that's where she hucked it at.
Within 10 feet. Okay.
Oh god. That sounds like a lot of dice.
I have 5 in mind, but I just want to reiterate that you have thrown this into a populated area.
I know.
We are protecting the prince. While
At
one
least
Alec
they
knows
does
don't
not,
take damage.
while
No
Alec
one-
does
They
not
just
like
fall on the
collateral
ground.
damage.
No one
What?
knows that.
Yeah, while Alec doesn't normally like collateral damage.
2s and 1s all across the board.
Oh
boy.
Christ.
So the bartender and 4 people have just been thrown 10 feet and are. I will say this. I actually kind of. They are all unconscious. Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Miki, is that your turn?
It's an action to do that, and it was a bonus action to down the potion. So
Correct.
now she's just kind of looking up at this unicorn, just like, oh god, what the heck?
Okay. It is the unicorn's turn.
Oh no.
What has happened in my life? Miki, in your head, you hear, "Oh, that wasn't very nice, now was it?" And just stares at you. And just kind of looks down, sees that there are people on the ground, and one of which, like, smacked his head on the bar stool. And it just kind of looks around. I need to roll an insight check up for the unicorn to see if he trusts any of you. And there goes the
mean-
dice.
He does have something he can do.
Yes, but he doesn't know who any of you are. He doesn't know why he's here.
Yeah, but
I am also controlling it, and it is not
no,
like
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it is. It is at your discretion.
yeah.
I'm just pointing out that. Yeah.
Sorry, never thought I'd ever have to use a unicorn. One of those things, folks, that you just don't think about also just want to make sure. Okay. Okay. It is going to hold its action.
Okay.
It's going to hold its action and just kind of looking around because it also notices because you are right behind it.
Yeah.
It is now the assassin's go.
Right. That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it is a lot of dice. Oh yeah, that's right. Annabelle is missing the chance to get another portion of a unicorn horn.
Yeah, one just randomly appears.
Um. Okay. Torgrim, what's your AC?
16.
One of these is gonna hit.
Only one.
You hear something on the other side of the wall. It sounds very similar to something you heard just a little bit ago.
Oh.
Haha, you are lucky. You take 4 points of piercing damage as a bullet comes through the wall and hits you in the leg
From the other room?
from the other room.
What the fuck? You know what? You know what? It's only 4 damage. Let me shut up.
I also rolled for if one of these. Let's see, this one's gonna do this. Alright, I believe that is all their go. Oleg, you're up. Torgrim, you are on deck.
Oleg would have heard the shot, wouldn't he?
You heard the shot. The people downstairs heard the shot. The unicorn heard the shot, and
it's from in here somewhere, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay, and he still can't see Fucko
can't-
McFuckerson, who's up here somewhere.
Yeah,
can
you
he?
can't see anyone over.
Okay. Bonus action or to open the door? This one? If he was to move there and open it?
Let me check one thing real quick. Because I actually have had this scenario happen. I
yeah,
need
that's
to go
why I'm
open
asking.
the door. That would honestly have to be an action because you don't know if it's locked or not, given that you're not
Yeah.
a resident of
Yeah,
that room.
that's fair.
It would be an action to check as well as open the door. Try
Yeah,
and open
yeah.
it. So.
He's gonna move up a little bit and distance himself from the unicorn. But just, yeah, dodge action again.
Alright, dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then is that your turn?
Yeah, that's his turn, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Torgrim. You're up.
Oh my god. Just gonna look at where the very obvious gunshot was. Is there like a hole in the wall or anything from that?
There is. There
Who's
is some
behind
splinter-
it?
You can't really see. Because it looks like
that's
something
fair.
has covered the wall. Something has covered the wall. Oh. I'm actually surprised that you don't have the range for that. My apologies, one moment.
Yeah, thank you.
It's one of those things that you're never sure.
Yeah, I forgot to get it off of you.
30 to 90.
3090, thank you.
39. And it still takes the you still have to do the loading.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about the action.
And yes, I'm aware that the unicorn would see and hear this. I'm aware.
God, Torv's just in a shite situation, isn't he?
30
I should
seconds.
have given him my pistol.
30 seconds, Tor.
Okay. He's gonna, despite getting shot, he's gonna keep his eye on the two people outside because there's only one behind him. There's two out there. He's gonna keep his eyes on them and dodge action. Because it's like all he can do right now, because something's covering the goddamn wall. Fuck you.
Alright, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Miki,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
Okay, she's just kind of like shrugged at the unicorn, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. And she's basically hoping that Huck and the Thunderstone down there did what it's supposed to do. And she's going to get around the unicorn and try to get in the room. Like, basically just be like, I'm gonna try to block the door and keep things from coming in here.
Okay. Did you just kind of like, what exactly did you try and say to the unicorn?
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. We're trying to protect somebody.
Well, you're doing a very strange way about it.
I
It
know.
just kind of stares at you. Its mouth isn't moving, by the way. It's just looking at you. Yeah, kind of creepy.
She just says, I know to that, and she's just gonna stand in the doorway and try to, try to block things from coming in there with all of her 3 feet of height.
Because you actually did move, let me double check to make sure I have specifics, because, again, new.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, is the first and last time Knight ever runs a unicorn in one of his games.
Fuck that. Okay. It is going to do Healing Touch, was its held action. Because it did see that you took damage, it's going to give you a heal. You regain 9 HP.
Oh. Well, that puts me back up to full.
Alright. So, and is that your turn then, Miki?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I guess held action would just be like dodge action as well, or just, I don't know, she's just trying to keep things from getting through the door. I don't know what kind of action that would be. That's what she's doing.
I mean, she's standing right in the middle of the door.
Yeah.
The unicorn is going to go down the stairs and start healing people, because it hears that people are either in pain or dying.
Fair enough.
A lot of people were screaming bloody murder down there.
I'm sorry.
I wonder what's gonna happen when they just see this big ass unicorn walk down the stairs. It's like,
Yeah,
hey
no, it's
guys,
just
what's
like
up? I'm gonna
clomping
heal
down
you."
the stairs, and then you
No,
hear,
they're-
you do hear, does anyone need help? Someone screams, first and foremost. And then it's just commotion. I mean,
Okay.
there was glass
Yeah.
and flooring and
Yep.
wooden, like, there's
Yeah.
a wooden bar down there, splinters and stuff, fun things.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
All
Look,
right.
we all know the consequences.
And that's why Miki didn't want to huck the Thunderstone.
Yeah. She did it anyway.
She is not the smartest burb.
She's a wise bird.
So, Oleg and Miki, actually, all three of you all have the dodge action held, correct?
Yes.
Yes, but we have to be
Alright.
able to see the person.
Yeah, and I see the two dudes outside of the window. So
Yes.
hee 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 hee.
Okay, first and foremost, Oleg. 16, correct?
No, it's now 18 because I got a plus 2
18
AC.
For the blight bone?
Yep.
Alright. You hear... And from out of nowhere, from down the hall, you hear something. You see dust being kind of kicked up as something begins to move.
Alright.
And you hear... As the person appears out of nowhere, and you just in time move one of your swords in the way of his strike. Miki.
Okay,
Yes.
2 seconds. 2 seconds because I have a reaction.
Okay,
And that missed, did it not?
correct. That missed. It got a 17. All right, go ahead.
I will burn a superiority dice.
Go ahead and
So,
roll to attack.
the one that would be in his hand would be the Sword of Night. That's not going to hit.
That will miss. As you try and swing, he just kind of sidesteps away. His blade still locking, repositioning it to meet yours. And Miki,
Okay.
your AC is what now after the elixir?
18.
Okay. As you hear out in the middle of the corridor, as you hear the footsteps, you kind of begin to peek out. You see something come out of the shadow. And a person brings a sword down, and it misses you. It barely misses your beak. By only a couple of inches. It got a 17 as well on it.
Miki's height saving her again.
As it is wanton to do.
Or, well, should say her lack thereof.
Mm.
Torgrim, you are now hearing humming on the other.
I don't like that.
And you hear something.
Don't join him.
You hear something being affixed to the wall on the other side.
Oh shit.
Wouldn't the alarm go off? Oh.
No,
No, because it
No?
wasn't like on that side.
it's
It was.
not. It's not on this
okay.
side.
It's like.
It's on
Okay.
the side you got shot from.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
on
so,
this side.
Yeah. So it's
Okay,
all the way
understood.
over here.
So, and that's only within that room, not on the other side.
Okay.
The way it was gotten was out around here.
Yeah, we all worried about someone coming in the window. We didn't even think about someone coming through the fuck.
And that will be their turn. Oleg, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so another attack with the Sword of Night
Alright.
on dude in front. 21 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Roll your damage, please.
Okay. 8 slashing damage. And then, as a bonus action, he's gonna shoot the dude who's attacking Miki.
Okay. Roll hit, please.
Because it, yeah. Okay. 12, does that hit?
That's going to miss.
Okay. That'll miss, and can I use free action to just stow that back on his bandolier?
Sure.
Okay.
Which hand is it in?
That was in the left hand.
That was in the left hand?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're holding the blade against this assassin's, trying to keep it from encroaching any further, you pull it down and cut him across the arm. You cause a hefty gash. But as you do so, you quick pull around and shoot. It goes and it hits the wall. Miki, you hear it just whiz over your head. It goes through the wall. It does not hit him, sadly. But then you quickly stow it back and then return your attention to the current threat to you.
He's looking a lot more feral, too. Like Oleg. He's just. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Is that everything, Oleg?
Yeah, that's everything he can do.
Alright. Torgr, you are up. Miki, you're on deck.
Okay. I
can't really do much. I have my halberd ready, but I can't do much. Except to continue to use dodge, honestly. Hearing that.
There are things you can do. I can't straight up tell you, but there are things you can do.
I know. Well, okay, can I use my action to take my stone dagger and throw it at the guy in front of Miki?
I will say yes. You're gonna have to kind of angle it up, because...
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you're both tiny?
Well, even though you are a little bit taller, she's still a good chunk of height, so you're gonna have to angle it upwards to upper torso.
That's fair. Yeah, understandable. Alright. 24.
That will definitely hit. Please roll your damage.
9 piercing.
Okay.
Ooh, that's max damage, too.
Noise.
As you see that, you just pull out the dagger and... Miki, you hear something else whiz over your head.
I'm sorry, Miki.
And then you just
gotta
see...
do what I gotta do.
I think at this point she's used to attacks flying over her head.
And then you see just this dagger now protruding out of this assassin's upper right shoulder. It is now your turn, Miki.
Okay, he's there. She can see him. She's not happy. She's got the healing draught ready, so she's just gonna, like, she needs to keep that in her hands, so just quarterstaff one-handed.
Alright.
That's a 15.
Let me double check. Sorry. I had to retab the unicorn. Because I have to keep track of its spells now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what you've done.
I can't help what the die decided happened.
That just hits. Roll
Okay,
your damage.
excellent. It's not going to be as good as other times because one-handed versus two-handed, but it's 9
Still
bludgeoning.
decent.
Okay. Oof.
And she is going to go for a bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Kick him in the groin.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay. So you begin. You're very annoyed at this point. You are very much done with this entire situation, and you take your quarterstaff. You crack him in the shin. You hear some bones break, and he kind of drops to one knee. Just, and then you take your hand and you just kind of take your fist and push his nose in, and he's looking like he's pretty messed up. And when I say pretty messed up, I mean very messed up. And now I would consider him prone.
Alright.
to the point of he's pretty much incapacitated. Not dead. He's incapacitated.
Okay. I want to keep flow going. It's too late to declare flurry of blows, so we'll just keep flow going.
Very well. Alrighty. Unicorn is going to expend more healing spells.
I'm sorry, Lady Amalthea. I did not mean to summon you. There's a reference for ya.
And that last one is also alive. Now it's the assassin's turn. Oh.
That's comforting. Sounds like it was a nat 20.
It was 2 natural 20s.
Okay.
2 different people.
Okay.
Very well then. I don't think you understand how terrified I am right now. Like,
I mean, I'm worried too, because I don't know what they have to hit us with. I will say, because one of them's going to be Oleg, isn't it?
Torgrim.
Oh.
Yeah?
Wait. I need you to roll. I need you to roll a con save.
Can I ask for what?
No.
Because...
It will become apparent shortly.
No, because if it's poison, I have
It's
advantage.
not poison.
Okay.
It is not.
That's all I wanted to know. So, con save, yeah?
Yes.
17.
Okay. So,
Scared, are you? I am.
Yeah.
let me see if I can do this properly. The wall is gone. You did not get pushed back, but currently, 2 assassins have now just come through the wall.
Oh!
One of which took a shot at Selrin. Another took a shot at Tacitus. Yeah, that alarm's gone. That alarm's going off, but they don't care. I have to roll damage. Give 1 second. Two D10 then. Okay. Selrin is going to take 14 points of piercing damage. And Tacitus is going to take 19.
It's okay, Silver can take the damage. From personal experience, he can take the damage.
Yeah, at least they can take the damage. As soon as they enter through Torgrim, you see these two. They don't care about either of you. They don't care about you. You see them each pull out a pistol, aim it at the 2 of them, and shoot them. A bullet goes into Solen's chest. Doesn't move. And Tacitus, one of the bullets goes into one of the globules of shadow. But you do see it kind of move. Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Oleg, remind me, your AC is 18, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it's straight roll. There's no disadvantage anymore.
Oh. Apologies.
Yeah, that was only with the dodge action.
Okay.
I
This
figured I should warn you.
This is going to hit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so for a measly 3 points of damage as the short sword grazes your side.
Okay.
The one in front of you kind of stabs it downward. It nicks you. It doesn't get too much, but it does. That does hurt.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. That is their turn. Oleg, you are up.
Okay.
You heard the explosion. Nikki,
Yeah.
you also heard the explosion, as well as the gun. Currently, the building, people are screaming. Lots of people are screaming.
Okay. Oleg's currently engaged, so he can't really do anything but free action to draw his other sword, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna draw it and use attack action to hit this guy. 21 to
That
hit.
hits. Roll damage.
9 slashing damage again. Yeah. How's this guy looking? Like, is he looking
He's
beat
bloody.
up?
He's very bloody.
Okay.
He looks like he isn't doing it.
As this is all happening, because he's going to attack again. We all know it. Would a 13 passive show like any markings that he would be familiar with?
A 13 would not show anything.
Cough heraldry. Okay, cool. No, just wanted to make sure.
13 does not show anything. As a
And sort of not. 11's not going to hit.
That's not gonna hit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
All right. So you swing with the first one. It carves through his right side.
Okay.
It looks like you've gotten quite a bit, and it looks like you even pierced a lung. His breathing is becoming very heavy. He's still up, but he's not looking pleasant.
Just before it switches to Torin, just as a free act, he's just going to look at the guy and just be like, "I've faced worse than you, boy. Let's see what you got."
All right. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything, yeah.
Okay. Torgrim, you have two people right next to you.
Oh yeah, it's time to do a slash, sucky
just-
slash.
Blew through the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna obviously the wall's blown out. There's two people kind of beside him. Get a nice grip on his halberd and swing for the one with the on the map above him.
Above him, blue.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Blue outline, yes.
Roll to hit.
Give me a moment. 9.
That's gonna miss.
I know. Oh fuck it! I was gonna use this anyway. I was gonna use my action surge to do a second attack if the first one didn't hit or it didn't do enough damage.
Okay.
And seeing I miss, wall just got blown up. Swing, miss. Oh, swing again. Wow!
Oh my god! Almost the exact same rolls too.
So
Thanks, game.
with the wall coming down, the two people who just rushed up right next to you, shooting into the people you're supposed to be protecting, you caught off guard by this, and given your half-brid's blade, the blade for this thing is kind of close to the edge. You're trying to pull it down to strike, but you're missing. You're going over one of the head. You're going overhead on one on the. Bleh, I can't talk today. Sorry. You swing over, it misses. Try and readjust, and it misses again.
God damn it.
Hard. Talking is hard, ladies and gentlemen.
That's like all I can do.
Right.
God damn it.
Nikki. Your turn.
She's just gonna try to finish off the guy in front of her, hopefully.
Okay.
So, quarterstaff,
Roll the hit.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
Another 9 bludgeoning damage.
I was gonna say you don't even have to roll 5. You literally just break down a little bit. Oh, like you look. There is no
like,
longer
he's
head
the-
on that man. You hear there.
Yeah.
There's a new coat of paint, and it's
Yeah, like what I'm imagining is like if you've ever watched, because I've brought it up with people before, if you've ever watched Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
That sounds
Probably
very
not, but
familiar.
there's a scene in there where some dude's head gets slammed in a car door.
Think about like Gallagher with a watermelon.
Yeah,
That's about as
yeah.
close
Oh,
to
like
that.
scanners.
yeah, that's
Yeah, like that. It's everywhere.
And probably on Miki, and she doesn't care right now because she actually looks mad.
That's not horrifying at all. A tiny bird that's covered in blood. All right.
all you hear is just all like, well done.
And she's just going to, like, he's no longer a threat. She's just going to turn around and come up behind this guy, and she will expend a key point to flurry of blows him.
All right, with advantage
Yeah.
because
Murder sandwich.
yep.
15.
That if leave that.
If they all have the same AC, that just hits.
Yes, that does.
Okay, so and
Because that was what Mickey got last time.
yeah, and
Correct.
flurry of blows is 2 smacks. So I'll go ahead and roll damage, and then I'll roll the next hit.
Alrighty. Yeah, one of them has a higher AC. That's why.
Okay.
That's why I was like, which one? Okay.
Yeah.
Should I assume that's... Yeah.
Okay, so it's 6 bludgeoning. Now the second. 23.
Yeah, that does hit. Yeah.
5 bludgeoning.
All right. You run up to this one, very mad, and you kitty punch him first and foremost, and then you strike a second time into the nether regions, and there is a squeal, a very high pitched squeal. Right, very nice. Is that everything then, or? have anything else
That's
you wanted?
action, movement, bonus action.
All right. The assassin's turn. First one. That's gonna be a hit. Oleg, you take.
Is that a... Hang on, that's a hit?
Yes. It got a 17 on its dice roll.
Oh, that doesn't hit
unicorn-
then. Because he's got an 18.
But his modifiers bump it up past.
Okay, yeah, then, yeah,
Because-
burn another superiority die.
Okay. To do parry.
Yep. So,
Alright, go ahead and roll
1d8
that.
plus 4.
Go ahead and roll that.
Oops, I need the plus next to it. 10.
All right, you see this coming. It almost hits you, but you move it out of the way. You easily deflected it. Nope, you don't take any damage from it.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what kept me alive last fight.
Murder sandwich time.
Oh, yes.
Torgrim, your AC is what again?
16.
Okay, so both of these hit. One with an. I am sorry.
With a what?
One has a natural 20.
Okay, hold on. My laptop has just crashed on me, as I just realized. I'm gonna have to restart it. God damn it.
Oh boy.
Tech issues.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't realize because I was coughing up a lung and I almost vomited. So I'm like, oh no, I have to leave the room suddenly. Come back. I don't realize it. because the screen freezes and I can't hear anything because I used my phone when I, play games. So I don't realize until I move my mouse.
It heard that there was a natural 20. It's like, nah, screw this.
Nah, you're gonna get fucked anyways. Yeah, this might take a while. Apologies.
Don't worry about it.
I worry about it.
Would you like me to still roll? Or would you like me to? Okay.
You can roll for me while I'm loading back up.
Well, no, I'm meaning, do you want me to just wait until you're back in before I roll the damage? Because both of these people have hit you. I can confirm this. Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I like how we just have double murder sandwich going on.
So the first strike on you is going to do a total of 9 points of damage.
Okay, not bad.
That was actually the crit.
Do you want me to write this down for you, Small?
No, I got it.
Okay.
And the other one is 7 points of damage.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm alive, guys.
That's not all of them though.
I know, but I'm alive currently. I'm trying to calculate in my head because I know how much HP I have.
Oleg, you hear something come up behind you. Or not come up behind you, but you hear something behind you. As another fellow just turns the corner from around low.
Well, Jack did type BRB, so he's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, this gives me time to load up Chrome again. Well, I know how much HP I have. It's 8!
You say this as if you know the number of enemies.
Yeah, but that's how much I have after those two have hit me.
Oh no, I'm talking to Annabelle, who is like 7 on 3. You say that as if you know how many enemies I have for this match.
We know how many we have seen thus or heard of thus far.
Yeah? Okay. Miki, what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay, you would not notice. However, I need to make sure I have something in here because it is one of a kind thing.
Oh boy.
Sorry, folks. Items for these people are fun. Yeah, I think that's right. Miki, you hear something clatter near your feet and then roll.
Oh no.
You hear and then rolling. And that is their turn. Oleg, you are up whenever you are ready.
Sorry about that. Oh, I do apologize if there was an echo.
Oh, you're good.
I didn't realize my headphone got pulled from the socket. So there's another dude there. This dude in front of me is looking pretty beat up.
He's looking pretty beat up, but he's also looking kind of pissed.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, okay, that's okay, that'd be a free action to do. What's this? Okay. Oleg's going to attack the dude in front of him and try to drop him because he can't go anywhere.
Okay.
There's no point in him moving yet. So, yeah, sort of day. 15 to hit, or is this the dude with more ace?
That hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
6 slashing damage.
All right. As you pull the blade up, your blades have been pretty much locked this entire time, but you slide it up and you maneuver it so it just goes around, and you take about a good 4-5 inches out of his neck, and you see his head kind of loll, and then it falls off. He's dead.
Okay. At this point, he's going to turn, look at the other person, and before he attacks, just... Surely your employers would have told you that I was here. And he's going to move up to attack. Bonus action, attack with the sword of knight.
Alright.
That's going to miss.
That'll miss. As you begin to move forward and you swing, this is your offhand, correct? This is your left hand? Or was this your...
No, this is his right hand. Sword of Day is in his left hand, Sword of Night is in his right hand at the moment.
Okay. So as you swing with your right, you try
Normally it is the other way around, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, usually it's the other way. But as you swing with the right hand, it misses. You kind of slip a bit on brain.
Mm.
But it just swings wide.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, are you going to do anything else, or?
If you'll allow it, he's just going to say one more thing.
Alright.
I am the damned, and I was hired to defend this man. I will. That's it.
Torgrim, alright.
Alright, give me a moment. I'm looking something up.
Alright.
Just
Yeah, also, just so you know, Knight, next turn I will use, like, if he's hit, whether he's hit or it misses, I will use another superiority dice, just so you're ready for that.
Okay.
The reason I stop you is because I have to do it before the damage is called.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
how those ones work.
I was just checking if second wind was a bonus action, and it is. But I'm gonna attack first because murder sandwich. Advantage.
Which one are you attacking?
The one in the murder sandwich between me and
The
Mickey.
one with the blue circle.
Ah,
Yes.
yes, that's fair. Go ahead and roll.
Albred, don't fail me now. 22.
That hits. Full damage.
10.
Ooh, okay.
Of course, I will use second wind in order to regain some HP without using a potion, because I'm not looking good.
So, as you notice, like, okay, they're way too close, you slide the halberd back. So that way, the polearm portion of it is right here, but you grasp it where the blade meets the neck of the staff portion of it, and you kind of hit it with your palm into this guy's side. He's looking very, very bad.
Alright, so it's 1d10 plus 3. Alright. 8. Better than nothing.
By the sounds of that, you read what I said, Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I thought that was you cracking your knuckles.
No,
Okay.
that was the dice.
Oh.
Alright. So, Torgrim, is that everything?
Yeah.
Alright, Miki, you're up.
Okay. Going for Mr. Blue outline here. Quarterstaff one-handed.
Alright, roll to attack, please.
That's a
That
20.
hits. You don't need to roll damage
Okay.
at all.
Well,
He is at 1 HP.
alright, so just then bash.
Yeah, you kind of crack his head into... So you swing the staff, and it pushes his head back into a splinter, where the wall blew up. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna stop moving. Got a piece of wood sticking out of his eye.
After this, Mickey's floor, bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirst increases by 10.
Right.
Okay, but since he's no longer a threat, I can move over to this other guy without evoking opportunity attack.
Mhm.
Which other guy?
The one
This
down the
guy
bottom.
down here.
Yes, you can,
Okay.
because he's the dead.
All right, and you know what? We're going. Fuck it. She's gonna expend a key point and do another 2 unarmed strikes on him. I know I do not get advantage because there is no murder sandwich. So go ahead and take that key point off, and then I'll roll my attacks.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not hitting.
That's not gonna hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do I just go ahead and roll the second one?
Yes, you do.
Okay. 22 on that one.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
Okay. You jump, and as you do, you try and make the first connect. It misses. As you land on that dresser, that tiny little bedside table, your feet kind of catch the side, and it gives you enough of a reach to elbow this guy into the face. Movement action and bonus action. Anything else you want to do at all?
Just free action to say something.
Sure, if you'd like.
You need to leave!
Angry, cute verb. That's exactly what I
Pissed off
needed in my
Mickey's-
life.
Pissed off Mickey is hilarious. That's so funny.
All right. After you elbow him, he kind of glances at you like, "Wait, did that just come from you?" He didn't say it, but he's looking at you like, "Wait a second, what?" He was not prepared for that.
He was not prepared for the voice.
He was not prepared for Tiny Bird. Oh, he was not prepared for Tiny
yeah.
Bird. All right. The unicorn is still doing its thing down below. So I need to account for ones that are dead. Is dead. Is dead. Blue is dead. Oh, damn. Okay. So attacks now. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Oleg.
Hmm. Does this hit or miss?
This hits.
Okay.
You now have teeth in your neck.
Did the person just try to bite me?
Yes, he bit you. He would be biting
I-
you, yes.
I did say I was going to try to parry it.
Correct. Well, if you can try and parry the man's face, you can. Go ahead and roll.
I mean, no, that's fair.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'll
you
take
can.
that. I kind of like the idea because I have an idea for that. So how much damage am I taking?
7 points of piercing damage. This
Okay.
quote-unquote man has hell of a jaw. You actually see him turn towards you. His jaw unhinges, and you see 3 rows of teeth bite into your shoulder.
Fucking marvelous.
And then this one. Torgrim.
Mm,
AC of 16, correct? Or is
yeah,
it 18? Okay.
16. Glad I used second win.
I just
Welcome
need
back,
to make
Ash.
sure I have the right. I need you to make. Let's see here. A con save, but you have advantage because poison.
Hmm. 23.
That succeeds. All right. All right. So, as soon as you finish reeling back, you see this other person, this other fellow that Mika just told needed to leave, said needed to leave. See him take something out of a bandolier and clap it right in front of your face, and powder goes into your face. You begin to. You don't inhale as deeply, knowing this probably is. But you do inhale a little bit. You take 6 points of poison damage.
Alright.
Is that with the resistance?
That is with the resistance. That's
Okay.
on a fail.
Hmm.
Sorry,
It's on
not
a
trying.
fail.
Yeah, no, I mean because he has resistance as well to poison damage.
Yeah.
Is that the? Oh,
Just doesn't resistance stack.
Did you take
Well-
the?
No, it's Dwarven Resilience is
It's
it just says you have advantage
yeah.
on saving throws against poison and have resistance against poison damage.
Oh, then you would only take 3. My apologies.
Okay.
I thought you only had the advantage on the saving throw.
Dwarven
No, it's fine, yeah.
Resilience!
Yeah, my apologies. I didn't know about that last portion. So you take 3 points then, as you begin to. Feels like you're probably gonna upchuck, but not yet.
Kind of coughs, looks at this guy, says, "You're using that on the wrong person, lad."
He's just staring at you. You notice this person does not have normal eyes.
Mm.
They are kind of pits of black. That's about it.
Oh.
Oleg, you are up. Torgum, you are on deck.
Right, I'll get rid of that. Oleg's gonna shift down a little bit, stop this dude from getting in. Like, would he theoretically be blocking the doorway?
Y- you're standing on a corpse, and you are.
I mean, like, where I want, like, where I would like him to be
Yes,
is
you
out
would
there.
be. Yes, you would be
Like-
blocking the doorway. I would say you are.
Okay.
You are blocking. The doorway. Keep in mind, he is also still attached to you,
Yeah. He's,
because mouth on shoulder blade.
yeah. Second wind is a bonus action. Well, any of what I do is going to be a bonus action anyway, you idiot. Action surge, is that a free action to use?
Action surge is you get a free
It
action.
says, okay, you get a free, okay. Okay, I might use it, I'm not entirely certain yet. So, going to attack with Sword of Day, because it's in his left hand. That's not going to hit.
Nope, that does not hit.
What am I at? I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Okay. Actually, let me check something.
Mm-hmm.
Just need to see because of the bite, it is technically grappling you, quote unquote.
Yeah, like, it wouldn't, yeah, because my other thing was going to be, like, wouldn't I have had to make, like, a athletics check or something to not
Considering
be
it's not like holding you back, it's literally just keeping its jaws on you. It's not like it's
Okay.
holding you with its arms for you to like pull off. It's biting you, and unless you want to tear that flesh off, it is holding you.
I mean, that's possibly where the action surge will go, but I do kind of need to heal a little bit.
Yeah. So technically speaking, you do have
13.
advantage. Very nice. That's wow. That's
Oh, I would have had advantage? Would that have hit?
no, but
Okay.
going forward, you do have advantage on this person. So
Okay.
apologies. That is not something
It's
I.
all good.
It's
all
been a
good,
while
mate.
since I've had this encounter planned.
Oh, that's... Holy shit, that's up to full. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm back up to full health. Bloody hell. Okay. Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there because doesn't know what else is happening.
All right. Is that
There
everything?
are. Yeah, that's gonna be everything.
All right, Torgrim, you are up. Miki, you are on deck.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna sing for the guy that's kind of like cornered by me and Miki. The only
Yeah.
one I can't really hit.
You're gonna what?
This guy,
Yes.
Halberd.
Okay.
He's also kind of not happy getting poison dust put into his face.
I will say that it is not at advantage because murder.
I know.
Okay. Just
I've
one.
also been neglecting my brute force from being a brute fighter. It's a thing I just forget. Natural 20.
Okay. Roll damage.
10 plus 6 plus another d4.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that's how that worked.
20 damage.
Okay. Mickey. God damn it. This person you saw just like pull something out and clap it right in front of Torgrim's face. You see Torgrim pull the halberd up and bring it down. It goes down his head and it gets stuck in his neck. And then the arms kind of droop to the side. And then the body's just kind of sitting there, stuck in the corner, kind of like fall back and just like sliding down the wall.
Togur's just gonna look at Miki. Oh, sorry, I had to see that last week.
She just kind of shrugs.
No longer a wholesome bird. No longer.
Please tell me she multi-classes into a barbarian because she's got bloodlust now.
It's just she's already seen enough shit in this fight. She's just at this point, that's another one. Okay, whatever. All right.
It is your turn, Miki. Unless Torgrim, you had anything else you wanted to do.
Can I bonus action get a potion ready?
You can down a potion, or if you would like, on your bonus action.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I
feel
will.
free.
Let's see, that would be 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah, that's a standard healing
2d4
potion.
plus 4.
Plus 4, are you sure?
2d4
Yeah,
plus
2d4
4.
plus 4 is a standard, yeah.
Wait, no. Standard healing potion is 2d4 plus 2. Raider is 2d4 plus 4.
And these are just normal ones, and I'm only down
These are
one.
just the normal. Yes.
10.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just getting max on everything.
I think the confusion. Y'all are thinking of the Willow special and the 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, you're thinking of the
Wait, what's
special
that,
one.
sorry?
The Willow special from Unexpectables. That's 2d4
Yeah.
plus 4.
That's the 2d4 plus 4.
Okay, sorry, yeah. Yep, I do apologize. Yeah,
Thank you, Ash.
44 plus 1, that's right, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the amount of dice. Extra healing.
I was gonna say D8, good lord. Anywho, so pop that potion. Alrighty. Miki, you are up.
Okay. What would it be for Miki to use the healing draught that she's had at the ready this whole time?
Bonus action.
Well,
It would
she's
be
at
bonus action.
she's at full health. I'm asking for her to administer it to Silrin.
That's an action because you're giving it to someone else. You are not.
Okay.
I only get the bonus action if you're.
Okay, then
It
she.
doesn't matter what it is.
Okay,
still.
well, she is giving it to Silrin, and she's being careful about it.
Okay, you're like finagling his jaw open and just pouring it in. Oh, you see a little bit kind of like just streak out the side, but you kind of like adjust his face, kind of close it.
Yeah.
Just kind of like squish his cheek so it goes down his throat.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what the roll is for that. Thank you.
That so he gets You get HP back.
Yes. And I don't know if it's a bonus action or an action to pull another one out of the bag.
That I would consider that because you're pulling it out, specifically grabbing it out of the bag.
Okay,
I
it's
would consider that an action. Yeah.
Ash just
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ash. All right, so that's her action, and she's just going to stand at the ready after that and just kind of ready to act on her next turn. Obviously, I
Okay.
can't. Obviously, I can't take a dodge act. Wait, no, there was that thing in the room.
Yes.
Can Miki see the thing in the room now that she's a little
You are
calmer?
currently standing above it, and it is going to activate. It is activating.
Oh no!
I need everyone in the room.
Does that include Oleg because he's not looking that way?
Yes. It is going to
Oh.
hit everyone in the room, including
Oh
you.
boy.
I need
Okay,
everyone
no,
to
I
make
just
a
wanted to check. I
dexterity
wasn't
save.
sure if it was like a flash on it.
Okay, what kind of roll is it?
Dexterity save.
Oh, then that 20 on the other side.
Fuck.
Fuck.
7.
Why couldn't they have flipped? Oh, Miki
19.
makes it.
Glad I
19.
used the healing potion.
I'm glad I'm
Tacitus,
back up to full.
as well as Annabelle, all
Fail.
fail automatically. Okay. So, Torgrim, Oleg, Annabelle, pretty much everyone except for Miki. You take. Sorry.
Swear to God, if it's 13.
So you take 5 points of piercing damage, and then
Oh God.
7 points of cold damage. Miki, you do not take the piercing damage. However, you do take half of
Half
the
of-
cold.
Or half the cold.
Half of the cold.
So,
So you're only going to take 3.
Okay.
So that's a total of 12 for everyone except for me.
Okay, so 3 total then is what I take off.
Correct.
Gotcha. Done and done.
As you begin to move over and begin to look, you hear. You look below you. You see a little bead begin to glow bright blue.
Motherfucker.
And the room begins to get colder and colder. And then immediately, you instinctually move out of the way, and you hear as a multitude of ice knives fling forth from the bead, striking into pretty much everyone except for Miki. Miki, you just
No,
feel the cold. Yes?
given that the dude's biting my shoulder,
Yes.
would he need to make the save as well?
No, because you are it's hitting your back.
Okay, right. Sorry.
And
No, I just wanted to see if that was happening or not.
No.
Yeah.
no.
Okay,
It's hitting. It's the only reason it's hitting you is because you are just in its range.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Your
Fair
back
enough. Yeah.
is just there, and that's
Yeah.
all it would hit. Everyone else takes the full 12 points. Is anyone down?
No.
Nope.
Annabelle, are you keeping
Well,
track?
healed back to full.
Not quite.
Oh,
Okay,
not
good.
quite. Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
And now it's Assassin's go.
At least there's not as many of them now.
Okay. He's gonna let go of your shoulder. And he's just gonna stare at you.
Although she's gonna look back and grin.
and he's going to step backward, which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, roll to hit.
Yeah.
That will miss.
Yeah. I know I should have kept it for the parry, but oh well.
As soon as it releases, you instinctually go for a swing, knowing he's coming back. But as soon as you do, his body becomes ethereal, and he's
Motherfucker.
slowly sinking into the. Here in the back of your head. I'll see you later, Sergeant. And he disappears. You're currently out of combat.
What about the two across the way?
What two across the way?
There were two across, like, right out.
Do you look for them? Because they're not
Well,
there.
he's gonna turn around because they were, like, right across the way, weren't they?
You don't see anything.
Does Torgrim still see the two that were on the roof of the other side of the building?
You don't see anything.
Oh
there anymore.
no!
Okay, yeah, because Oleg's basically just turning around to scan for more enemies. That's why I was asking if he'd see them.
They're not there anymore.
Okay, Oleg's gonna get to searching the bodies.
Alright.
He's gonna go up
Anyone-
and search this dude first.
And everyone who wants to search these bodies, roll a survival check.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I would also like to search.
I got nothing.
17.
Might as well. 16.
Okay. Alright. Oleg, you're not finding anything.
Can I roll
Other
a perception
than-
or an investigation check to look for tattoos / markings
say
that I would now suspect to be there?
I would say investigation for this.
Okay.
We'll get to that in
Would it
just
be with
a moment.
advantage because he knows what he's looking for, or just straight roll?
Considering some of these people are considered mulch now, technically, I would say on this one you could have
Fair.
advantage, but anyone else, no. No.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
We'll get to that in a second. Other than the standard weapons you find, that's really all these people seem to be carrying. Just short swords, knives. The ones that did have pistols, those guns are essentially, they're not in the best condition now because two fellows that had them kind of piles of blood, and there's some cracks and dents in the metal. Possibly salvageable. So you can do, if you either of you would like, you can say you have a repairable firearm, repairable pistol.
Okay.
The bead is no longer there. The stone that was used to destroy the wall is no longer there. And the things that hit you all at the beginning, I mean, unless you have removed them, they're still in, and they're darts.
There's only one in Oleg somewhere, and you said it was just a small piece of metal.
Yes, that is just a needle. That's all that is.
Okay. Yeah, he'll have pulled that out and thrown it
Okay.
on the ground.
Yeah, it was just like a sewing needle.
Yep. Yeah.
So, Oleg,
Mm.
you look onto this fellow, and the words, "See you later, Sarge," keep. And you look on the back of his neck. It's a little hard to see with that natural 20. You can make it out plain as day. You see a very similar tattoo out of a crow.
How similar? Like, is it
It-
holding the same stuff, or is it just
it's-
the crow?
It's the crow. It looks like it's holding some similar items. However,
There's what? Sorry.
there is one new thing added to it. It looks the exact same, but there's one thing.
What's the new thing?
It looks like there is a wolf's mouth swallowing. It's very faint, considering,
Yeah.
3/4 decapitation. But
Okay.
you can make out it looks
Other
like...
question.
Yes.
Does it look like the wolf's mouth was added afterwards with that natural 20?
Yes. It looks fresh. Not like it just got on there, but like
It looks newer than like
It
the way
looks
you can tell with someone who's got plenty of
Yeah.
tattoos. Yep.
Yeah, it looks significant. The ink isn't fading. Hasn't faded.
And you said the wolf's mouth was swallowing the.
Yes. As if the top jaw and bottom jaw are closing on it.
Sorry, just give me 2 seconds to write that out. Sorry. And just while he's looking over it, you said the eyes of the others didn't quite look right. What about
They
this
did.
one? Does it look the same?
You kind of pick up its head. Looks the same.
Okay.
Roll a history check.
Oh boy. Do I have new? I got nothing, Captain.
This seems very familiar, but you can't place it.
Okay. He's gonna. Can he commit that to memory and think about it later? Will you allow that?
I will say
I mean, look, if you don't want that to happen, that's cool.
Well, I'm trying to think in terms of committing it to memory. What exactly
Like,
are you trying to? What
well,
information
I
are you
mean,
trying
like-
to pull specifically?
Because it looks. You said like the eyes and that look familiar, right?
The devoid of eye color seems somewhat familiar. The
Yeah, so
tattoo,
he's.
the tattoo as well also seems familiar.
I mean,
like,
the tattoo's
what it
probably
is.
going to stay with him because he's going to be like, okay, yeah, that's different. But like the eyes being devoid. So wait, when you say devoid of color, do you mean like
Like
the entire eye is white, or like the iris itself has no color,
the whole
like
eye,
Olex?
the whole eye is just black. There is
Okay.
no white. It's only black. There's only darkness in there. No color. No nothing. The
Yeah,
full
like
thing is-
that. He's going to like. Because
Oh,
that
yeah, you
seems
could easily
familiar.
remember.
He's
Yeah,
probably
you
going to
could-
want. Yeah, like
yeah,
he
you could-
just wants to sit down and think about that later and try
Yeah,
to
you
figure
could-
it out.
Yeah, I would say yeah. That's not
Preferably
that
when, yeah, like preferably when he doesn't still have like a hell of a lot of adrenaline coursing through his body.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. And then Torgrim and Miki, you both can add. Let's see here. Collectively from the bodies, you pilfer about 40 gold from all of them. A lot of it is covered in blood and bone and chunks of flesh and or brain, but it's still gold. Just gonna
40
give
gold
it
each?
40 gold total. Just
Okay.
kind of, you could just like give it a quick wash in the wash basin.
Alright.
Polish that off, hopefully. And I will ask this because already 9:21. We've already been anticipated. Do we want? Yeah, nice bloody gold. Do we want to keep going, or should we just leave this?
I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, I'm good to keep going too.
Like if everyone else is good too, I'm good too.
Because keep in mind, we have already been playing for 3 hours. So
I mean, yeah, we did all yeah. Like, if everyone else is fine to get going, I'm fine to get going. I don't mind.
Hmm. We'll take a second break here. We'll go for a little bit longer, but I don't want to too much longer. Everyone has stuff to do. I'm fairly certain. I know, or at the very least, everyone has things going on. So, also, I don't want to make you all sit through this like a
Oh,
5
I'm
hour.
interested to sit through that.
I don't want to put people through a 5 hour session,
Mhm.
folks. I don't want to do that. So we'll go for
Fair
a little
enough.
bit longer to introduce what's going to start up next week. But so everyone take a break. Water. Do what you need to.
Yeah.
Come back in 5 to 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, well, there's thing being typed real fast.
Yeah, I see.
Can I just
Yes, I know it's a 2 week wait, but do you really think I'm going to have the energy to another
yeah. Can I
1
just
to
say
2
one
hours?
thing? Right? Can
Yes.
I just say one other thing as he's like, because the heads and all that of the other guys were pulped, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all pulped. There's nothing remaining.
Okay, before he walks back in, can Oleg just quickly do two things?
Okay.
He can he use one of his swords to like mar that tattoo?
Easily done.
Okay, and the second one just reloading his pistol.
Also doable.
Just sort of like walk back in the room, reloading his pistol.
Easy. Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
cool.
All right.
Actually, not back in.
I'm gonna. While you think
Don't want
about
to stay
that,
in the room. Yeah,
while you
I'm just trying to
think about
figure
that,
out.
everyone
Yeah,
else,
I'll
5
open
to
the door.
10. I'll let you know when I'm back. All right. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
fair
gotta
enough.
pee.
We'll be back shortly, everyone.
Fuck.
Hmm. I'm just trying to decide if I want him in the room or like, because I don't think he'll get attacked again, but it's night.
I mean, there were two on the roof
Yeah, there's
of the
like,
other building, and there's one
yeah,
who just, I'm done fighting, goodbye.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like,
I think it would be better if we're in the room because then there's all
yeah,
three of us there.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Don't. Mm. Yeah, I'll probably just have him guard in the doorway. Oh fuck, that's what I wanted to do.
Hmm?
I wanted to see if they had any more of the darts on them.
Oh, I mean, there's one stuck in Torgler's back. You can have that.
Yeah, no, but I want the ones with
Back.
like contact poison and stuff.
How's it? So, how did we enjoy the fight?
It was a
It
lot
was
of fun.
great. It was
No,
really
can
fun.
I? Sorry, can I ask one more question?
Yes.
The guy in front of where Oleg is, did he get searched?
Red guy? Or
No,
or
this one.
Pulphead?
This one. Yeah, the dude who's had got watermelon.
Yeah.
Ah,
While
okay,
you were
because I was
searching,
gonna.
while you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
searching red, everyone else searched every.
Okay, yeah,
Torg.
because I was gonna ask if there was if there was a chance I could like look for any of those darts.
No. The
Yeah.
ones
No,
that you
that's
guys
good.
currently have, they're just darts now.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
way they look, there was some magical effect that happened when they came in
Ah,
contact,
okay. Yeah,
but
right.
afterwards it's spent.
Yeah.
And that needle there was only.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, I was just like looking for any like fresh ones, not like the ones that
Oh
we
yeah,
used, but yeah.
no.
That was all I was after. So it looks like it could be useful.
We enjoy the fight.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
That
Did-
nat
I mean,
20.
Did,
I haven't.
did we enjoy the breach and clear that was the destruction of the wall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you described that, and I was like, okay, Torgrim literally just withstood a breaching charge. Well done.
I was like, I see that someone has fun with the alchemy. Give some of that to other people. We're just gonna put this on the wall here, and it's gonna blow up. Yeah, I wanted to give for this encounter. I'm really happy with how it went down, even though it's been like a month since I ran it, because in this sense, a lot of the times, and I've seen this quite a bit, a lot of the times in D&D, when there are people who have like range stuff or area of effect stuff, you know, everything else that could be hurt by it's usually free and clear. And this time, you're all in a bar, and where there are people. So I was like, oh, that's right. I honestly, I didn't count on Annabelle giving the bag up. So I was like, it should be fought. Oh, wait. She's giving them. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to use the Thunderstone. Well, alright.
Look at Miki's alignment. It makes sense.
To be fair, that is very specifically by rules as written not supposed to be able to do damage.
It didn't do damage. The stuff it shattered did damage. Like the glass bottles and the actual, bar. You
Because like
blew
it
up the
pushes
bar.
stuff.
You
It's like
caved in.
a concussive force that. Yeah.
It pushes
Yeah,
loose
you caved
objects.
in-
It doesn't things.
you used it to cave in a wall. Remember?
No, I used it to push loosely nailed boards out of a window. That is how it got used before. I didn't use it to cave in a wall.
Yeah, but like, dude, I would also point out that like loosely nailed boards are roughly equivalent to say bottles.
And or like this isn't. These things aren't made of stone. Like this is a hammer and nail. I mean, yes, you could say loosely nailed boards, but still, like, there's gonna be some damage. Like you were.
Yeah, like
concussive force
it's
will
got
fall.
enough. It's got enough force to push someone back 10 feet, man. Like,
That's enough to break a bunch of stuff. That
Yeah.
is enough to do damage to a structure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Can Torgrim get a stone dagger out of the guy he threw it at, or did it break, or is it just...
1 second. Let me see how
He
I got.
did eat it.
See how he did yeet it, but it got yeeted, and the person that it got yeeted into. And stepped
Yeah,
on.
that's why I wanted to ask if it broke or not.
You get it back. One edge is slightly, kind of chipped,
Alright.
but it's still usable.
Alright, it's just chipped.
It's just
If the blade
chipped.
is, yeah, if the blade is dull, he can probably sharpen it up.
Yeah, you can smooth it out, sharpen what you need to, but it's just gonna take a little.
That's alright. I can do
Is-
that later.
Is everyone back?
I'm back.
Mhm.
Okay, so
In-
everyone's back.
Yeah, and in the interim, Miki would have pulled Healing Draught out and tried to administer one to Annabelle and try to figure out how to give Tacitus one.
Fun fact on that. So those orbs that are still up are preventing anyone from getting near him. They're like hovering around him. That bullet got caught by one, but it still hurt him, because that is still an extension of his being. However, can't touch him. None of you can actually get close enough to touch him. You just get
Okay.
stumped by the bubbles.
Torgrim will ask Miki if he can have a healing draught as well, because we're a little low on health here.
Yeah, she will give one to Tolgrim readily.
Ash,
Huh. Nice.
are you there, Ash?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Eventually, someone will say her name right other than me.
I'd say it
Out of
right
character, I
most of
think I
the
say it
time.
right.
Yeah.
I was just
Really?
speaking quickly. I know it's Annabelle.
Yeah, like I'm pretty certain out of character I say it correctly, but as Oleg,
But I
that sort
didn't
of accent doesn't really.
mean it on that. I'm gonna have to use my DM power to say gonna have to pick it up next time.
I know.
Because it's already 9:32. There's a lot of stuff you can go into, and like just looking at the things I have written down for this, that's 5 pages of stuff, not including your interactions with anything else.
I know. I just
So-
didn't want to have to make a whole session of that.
I'm sorry, but I can't help. I can't really. I know I don't want to make up. The issue is it's not probably going to go the greatest in two sittings. And we've also spent quite a bit of time, longer than I thought the combat was actually going to take.
Well, the start
It's
of
all
it
good.
was kind of like a whole lot of nothing just because the
Yeah.
attackers were invisible and we couldn't see them, so we couldn't do shit until we
They
could see them.
were actually down. Quite a few of them were downstairs. The ones
Yeah.
across the way weren't actually there. Those were illusions.
Okay.
They were illusions by the 2 in this room. They put themselves on the other side to mess with you, to make you think, oh, people are over there. Focus over there.
Ooh.
While they put the charge on the wall and walked away.
Okay, so best case scenario, only one of them walked away.
Maybe. Let's see. But,
Yeah,
I'm
best
sorry,
case scenario.
but I'm sorry.
No, don't be. It's fun, and we all lived.
Well, more so meaning like I'm sorry that we're gonna have to pick the whole, dream thing next week. But best case scenario, we do it. It doesn't take as long, and then we get more in, as opposed to
Even then, I wouldn't mind.
it's just I want us to end it now because I don't know how long it's gonna take. That's the issue,
That's fair.
and I don't want to wear anyone down.
I guess let's
To the
do
point where it's
the.
just like, just get on with it. So I'm sorry.
It's good. I
That's
guess let's just wrap
understandable.
up.
I mean, would you say that at this point Annabelle would be waking up though?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because if she wakes up right now without the context of what happens in the dream, then it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Great, we're gonna get attacked again.
Yay!
Oleg's on like just over half health.
Well, he hasn't gotten a healing draft. It can easily just get one too.
Oh no, he's got like plenty of ways to heal. He's still got like that golden root.
Have the free
Uh,
healing.
The spirit of Annabelle is just shoving a.
Take the free healing that you get once a day, you bastard.
He's already gotten one broken tooth from that. Thank you very much.
I did not break his tooth.
Well, at least it's not Annabelle giving it to you this time. It's Miki.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The tiny bird is jumping on your neck and shoving a glass bottle in your mouth.
I'm going
No.
to specifically make it to where these bottles have rubber rings around the stopper, so that can't happen.
Oh, please do.
I can do that.
You can.
As long as I just put rubber into the alchemical satchel, then I can just have the bottle form that way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The first time you get it wrong, and it's just rubber on the bottom. On the bottom of the bottle.
Oops.
There's a joke to be said there, and I'm not going to make it.
Mm. Well, it's rubber coated on the inside.
Anywho, But if we're
Yeah.
going to end it here, then I think we should do our normal closeout things.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I am gonna have to insist that we. Why it's not. I don't want it to drag on longer than a normal session.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I know I hyped it up and everything, but
Hey.
it's
Dude, work is a thing. It's okay.
it's past where I thought we would be in terms of time.
Yeah.
So I didn't. So I thought honestly, I thought we'd be done at like comment at like 8 o'clock. But no.
Yeah.
Things happened. Unicorns spawned in. We had shenanigans.
Yeah.
ensue.
That unicorn's gonna be gone by the time Annabelle wakes up.
You don't know. He could be downstairs drinking.
Pretty sure the meta magic thing makes it be desummoned within an hour.
Within a
I
minute.
think it's a
It
minute.
disappears within a minute.
So yeah, I don't get to see it. It's already gone.
I'm sorry.
You will only get to hear the tale of how the unicorn showed up.
And I'm not gonna believe you.
Right.
At which point Oleg will be like, you just went inside someone else's mind and you don't believe us that a unicorn showed up.
Nope. Unicorns haven't showed up within at least 200 years. Not gonna believe one casually showed up when you drank a potion.
Okay then. Alright, but if we are wrapping up, then I guess I'll go last for the shoutouts and announcements, so Ash, are you boring as always?
I am Jim. I am Ash. Next week is me this Tuesday day. Welcome back to the robots. I'm going to murder them all.
Listen, I'm sorry.
It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the fact that you could potentially get one chomped by this next thing.
Oh, well. Casually puts a bunch of the ruby water on self and jumps in.
That will end poorly for you, and I'm looking forward to it. That is my announcement.
Pulls grenade pin. Goodbye.
Okay. Jack, do you have anything?
Only that normally earlier in the day today, over on Alvarence's channel, I'm playing in Mythosia's game. Today it was an experience. Yeah. But next week, I'm not entirely certain what's going to happen because my work schedule is being thrown up in the fucking air next week. Just throw out all your plans and start over again just for 1 week. Yay. I may be here, I may not, unfortunately. But yeah, other than that, nothing really. Hopefully I'll be back next week.
Hopefully looks like it's a wait and see kind of thing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Night.
I have a feeling Ash going to kill me. I have a feeling Gem is gonna kill me. Because I did a thing. I do this. I do the D&D stuff. Also play Gem's game. I might stream tomorrow if I'm not throwing up because I've started nauseous again. Yay!
Oh no.
That's fun. So yeah, that'll be fun. But I stream games and such. Other than that, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Small, do you have anything?
Nope, sadly.
Ah. Alright, then that just leaves me. We are hoping, come hell or high water, there will be the Thursday stream this week. And we'll hopefully get this Tournament of Realms taken care of. Which that will be on this channel again on Thursday evening. 7 p.m. EST with Armored Hunter as the DM, myself as the player, as well as Andy and Mythosia. So hopefully that will happen, and we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. And as for next Tuesday, we will not be on this channel.
Oh yeah, that's right. We'll be on mine.
Yes.
I keep forgetting that I do that, considering I've only done it the one time, and that's completely it horrifies me.
But
Uh,
yeah, next week we'll be on Knight's channel.
eh,
Same time
eh.
slot, if I remember
Oh.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my Twitch. That's the thing
Yes, and I will
right there.
put that into the Twitch chat. But it'll be at Night Hunter 66. And I believe with that we are ready to just have everybody say their goodbyes for the evening.
Sláinte.
Goodbye.
Goop Newt. This is my thing
Goodbye.
now. This is me. This is what I've become.
Okay, but yes. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you later this week and next week on Night's channel. Good night.
Yeah.
Alright.